where stars whisper secrets untold. A rift tears through the astral veil, and sanity reigns, its grip unfolds. Cultists chant in shadowed halls, their voices a hymn to chaos unbound. They conjure up forbidden falls, to summon the fallen, lost and unfound. Found, unfound. Oh, astral winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Across fractured plains, reality trembles, mountains weep, rivers twist in desperate prayer. The sun blinks, uncertain of its emblem, as eldritch horrors crawl from the lair. Their forms twisted and malefic, born of nightmares and forgotten dread. They drift through astral currents, a beacon for those who seek madness instead. Oh, astral winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Every bone. In forgotten temples and cursed groves, heroes gather, there is all unyielding, to chase the ripples of reality's codes and confront the abyss, both fearsome and appealing. Oh, astral winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. As the final verse echoes the starlit skies and death trembles on the lips of all, the abyssal maw opens, galaxies within, ready to consume all those who stall. Yet whispers of valor and unity persist in the eminent astral reckoning. Perhaps hope shall win.
All right, hello and welcome in, those of you who are hanging out. I see the crew is slowly filtering in here. We're going to go ahead and dive into session 20 of Echoes of the Fallen Ascendant, do our recap real quick, and then dive into a little teeny tiny bit of retroactive RP, and then we will move on and see where they go tonight. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and get started. I see Lucy is not here, that's not a good sign.
I'll message him.
Alright, we will go ahead and jump into the recap, and then go from there. Alright, so session 19's recap began Winnell the 15th, 4253 PFH at 8 p.m. So the group finished their planning and put together a list of things that they needed to purchase. Kiana arrived during dinner and told the group about her theory of the holy water going dormant after the bone fragments are removed from it. She also handed over a large pearl that came with the clamshell that she had been investigating. Dench went and made purchases with Canis and Lyra, while Amelia and Payne hung out at the Emerald Tower. Separately, not together. In the morning, the group purchased more holy water and powdered silver, loaded up Pearl, and headed out. The group traveled for a few days without any issue. Along the way, they encountered a few fishermen from Willow Hollow, and gate guards who didn't pay them any attention. On the night of the 19th, the group approached and made camp near the Soundless Stream. Here, the group spoke at great length about the signs or omens that Amelia had been seeing in the constellations of the sky, and Canis and Lyra's riddle, which they feel they had completed at this point. While talking about the riddle, almost everybody had something to contribute, and it was discovered that Canis may need to visit other planes of existence, to which everyone offered aid. The group then rested, traveled a full day, and stopped a mere 6 hours outside of Cogbach. So, XP for last session. You guys, I mean, the RP was freaking killer. I didn't have to do shit for like 3/4 of the session, and that was really nice. So you got 200 XP for RP, and you guys had a shit ton of skill checks. I'm doing skill check XP a little bit particular this campaign because I'm testing a system. So with all the skill checks you guys knocked out of the park last week, you got 160. So that is 360 XP for a non-combat session. Not freaking bad.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Could I ask for a total XP confirmation, please?
Sure thing. Give me one momento. Total XP for everybody but Canis is 2,400 even, and Canis is at 2,260.
Perfect, thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, so this session, session 20, we are picking up on Winnell the 20th. We've gone through 5 days in one session, which is typically unheard of in a 5-month real-world period, so well done. So Winnell the 20th, 4253 PFH. We'll pick up at 9 a.m. after we do our quick retroactive RP that Dench wanted to do from the night of the 19th at the bridge.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Yep, I had a big ass... I tell you, if you guys tell me and I take a note, it's gonna happen. Does anybody have any questions for me before we jump into it, or have anything for me?
Not a question, but real quick, I don't know something really bad, so if I ask you to like repeat something, just forgive me.
Okay, yeah, you are lagging terribly. Your camera, you look like a robot and sound like a robot, so... But I heard most of what you said, so yes, if you need me to repeat something, or if there is a bit of information given, and if anybody wants to just like throw it in chat, please feel free. That way he can kind of read it as leisure, if there's something that he's missing and looking for. And Lucy, feel free to utilize chat just in case shit starts to get crazy on your end. But you're looking better now. You're not doing the...
Yeah, it's been bouncing around all day. I'm very confused as to why.
I mean, because African internet. You're lucky you've even got it.
Yeah, it's normally my explanation.
Out of curiosity, do you guys use Starlink?
No, it's not allowed here. I haven't
Oh!
it in the country.
Oh, no shit, really? Ooh. All in due time. Musk has got his eyes on Africa.
Oh, he's been trying for a while.
Wait, he is South African, isn't he?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I found a
He's been
little
trying for a
ironic.
while, but yeah, the companies here are paying out like the government because they're afraid of the competition it'll bring.
Ah.
Reason.
Yeah, Africa is not known for its capitalistic views. Okay, either way, I'm glad we've got you regardless. Okay, so we will be picking up... So when we flash forward back into the present, it will be Winnell the 20th at 9 a.m. But without further ado, we will go ahead and backtrack to the night of the 19th for an RP with Dench. Dench, did you need this with the group or somebody in specific?
Well, specifically, Lyra.
Got it.
Maybe it's kind of like, take her aside during like, evening meal, or maybe like during a watch.
Okay, yeah, you set the scene up however you want it to be then, and you two take it away.
Yeah.
Assuming Lyra would not be like, no fucking thank you. Okay,
like,
just,
"Oh,
I
okay."
figured.
Yeah, so during the late night watch, I guess Dench will just kind of like sit down. He's been kind of toying with his pistol, like almost like circling and kind of like almost going to sit down next to you and then like standing up and then do another lap. You can tell he's like he's got something on his mind, but it's like trying to get it out, and it's taking him a moment.
You're making me nervous.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. And then she'll finally just go sit down. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just been trying to run through a little conversation in my head. I feel like I owe you an explanation.
I have lots of questions, but I thought you answered them all.
No, I didn't. Hardly, hardly any. I'm sorry. I had to say. Uh, so the the pistol means, like I said before, a lot to me. And well, the reason why I didn't feel like I deserved it, and why I had essentially, you know, told myself I could never wield one again, was, and I guess it must be the fact that I'm so close to Philandrius right now in my home that really feel like I should probably get this off my chest now. When I was a god in Philandrius, we there was an attack. I was on guard, and I was a squad leader, and we were ambushed. There was an attack. There was an explosion. There was chaos, and in the chaos, one of my dear friends, Zem Marin, was killed, along with a young child whom he was trying to save. And I was trying to save them both, and I couldn't. There was nothing I could do to save them. I wasn't able to retrieve Zem from where he was killed, but I was able to retrieve the child, and I brought him back to the medic's tent, but he was too far gone at the time, and he perished as well. And I went to a very, very dark place. And I went to a very dark place for a long time. For about a year, I essentially went into a spiral. I was derelict of duty. I was starting fights. I was drunk on duty, and I was just a mess. One night, at my lowest, I took my pistol and I tried to end it, essentially. Put the barrel in my mouth, pulled the trigger. Thankfully, nothing happened. The gun jammed, broke, and I survived it basically. But it was after that I was imprisoned. I was on the streets, and I was a total mess. So, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that in my experiences this past month or so, before I had, met you all, I was barely holding on. I did not have much of a reason, at least in my perspective, to live. I had no reason for me to carry on.
God.
So,
What the
the peanut gallery over here. But in you, all of you, particularly you, Lyra, you helped me find a new purpose in life. You helped me, realize that I do have a reason to live now. And the fact that I was able to help Pain and the child is still alive. Yeah, I just felt like I do finally deserve another chance. Thank you for that.
She's got tears welled up in her eyes, and it started as you were telling the story. Well, look at you now. I didn't do this for you. You did this for you. You could have not heeded the call. You could have stayed where you were. I'm glad you didn't. And I'm glad that your first gun broke. Fair warning, my dad's stuff doesn't break. So don't try that again.
No, I don't doubt that. Well-made piece of machinery.
One thing that I always like to remember, she'll wipe her eyes, is that we weren't made with our heads put on backwards. And that's because we're supposed to look toward the future. We're always watching what's behind us. We're just watching what's behind us. So I'm really, really glad that you decided to join us, and I'm humbled that I've made an impact on you. And I hope that I continue to do so. You've made a huge impact on me too.
I'm glad to hear that.
Just if you ever do get to that point again, and I hope you don't, but if you do, you're not alone.
Well, if I'm being honest, when Payne went down, it came very close again.
I could kind of tell. I also knew a pep talk wasn't the right thing at that point. Is there something good that would work if I ever noticed that you get to that point again? Something I could say or do that might help more?
I mean, I guess just reminding me that it's not, that there's always a way to move forward, I suppose. Remind me that, you know, we live in a magical world, basically, and there's ways around that.
Our heads aren't on backwards.
And our heads are not on backwards, right?
When you went through this conversation in your head, did I do better than I did just now, or was it not the same?
Yeah, you did well. You did better than, well, I don't know. It was really just one-sided in my head. I was just trying to decide how to broach the topic, yeah, but
I know that wasn't easy to share, and I know I make a lot of jokes. What you shared was very serious, and I appreciate you trusting me with it, and I won't share that with anybody else. I'll leave that to you.
I appreciate that. It is a big, I guess, point of shame for me. So I do appreciate that.
Not to invalidate your feelings in any way, but you shouldn't feel ashamed for feeling feelings. Just don't let them own you.
Thank you, Vera, as always. I'll go up and do my rounds again.
Okay.
All right. So, was there anything else within the night of the 19th? That was deep, so I don't want to fuck it up.
That was deep.
No. Dench is just gonna finish up his rounds, do a couple more paths, and then just wake up the next group and. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me one sec.
Keenus isn't there because he's on watch with Amelia.
Sorry, really quick. Just a note here. I see people are saying that you guys can't see your stuff in D&D Beyond. If you can keep two screens open, just keep it open on Roll20 because all the rolls are. I've seen every single roll that you guys have had come through. I'm counting well over a dozen, maybe 20 rolls that have come through in Roll20. So
It's just weird because normally when the digital dice don't show up there, like, or you have it disabled, it at least pops up.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so it's
And it's just for a
it's
couple
mostly
of you, right? Because I can not only are my digital dice working, but it's also popping up in my GM chat. So
I'm seeing like the numbers, but I don't see the dice on my thing.
physically, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as we're getting numbers through to roll 20, that's all I really care about. So, okay, I just wanted to make sure everyone was situated. All right, so let's go ahead and flash forward after that conversation to the morning of the 20th of Winnell. It's about 9 a.m. You guys have awoken, done your stuff for the day. You know you got about 6 hours to Cogbach. Actually, that's not true. It's probably more like 4.5. It's like a half-day travel.
Just so everybody knows, I didn't really put much thought into it at the time, but I gave Lyra my 100 gold for, to pay back for my resurrection. I also gave her the amethyst shards. I didn't really think of it at the time, but really they're everybody's. So right now they're stashed at Lyra's dad's house. Safe spot for him anyway.
Yeah, then we won't lose him.
DM side note, just by the way, I went through you guys may notice your weights might be just a little teeny tiny bit different because there was a handful of items throughout the party that were missing weights that had things that absolutely did have weights, so I adjusted those. Also, as a collective group, especially since you guys are doing this party inventory, horse, half backpack on, half backpack off thing, make sure you're tracking what is being worn by you at any given time, especially when you go out to do things, and also make sure to track your loot. The one and only time I'm gonna DM gift you an item that none of you had added to your party inventory was the potion you found in the damn caves by the seaside at the inlet of Ankmir. There was a potion bottle you guys found. Nobody added it to an inventory, never got put in the party inventory. I added it this morning because I noticed it, but just wanted to let you know that was me doing you guys a solid.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you.
remember that at all. Thank you.
I remember the potion, but I keep myself out of inventory management. I'm not good
Oh.
at it.
I was too busy freaking out. So very much thank you for adding that.
Yeah. Now you don't know what the fuck it is, but at least you got a potion in there somewhere. Okay. All right. So with that being said, what is it you all intend to do?
You said we're 6 hours away from Cogbach?
About 4.5 of the travel. It's a half-day travel.
And like how busy is the road where we're at right now?
Desolate at this point. You guys haven't seen shit.
Is that normal for this place to be so not well traveled?
Here? Yes.
Yeah.
Why Cogbach itself is fairly small. It's mostly, well, people inside don't need to leave terribly
and
often.
it's inconvenient, and Pagbach likes being Pagbach.
I think I'm gonna like it there.
I think you probably will too.
Most travelers going, well, east-west would either go up by Makra or south by Holden Glen. They wouldn't typically travel here unless, well, going specifically to Cogbach.
I guess I'm just surprised that there's not a whole lot of trade that comes in and out. I mean, it must be really self-sufficient then.
Now, speaking of trade, why don't you go ahead and just give me a Dench, why don't you give me just a quick survival check? Okay, so you guys are on a pretty well-worn path. It's not paved or anything like that, but there are definitely... It is, it's probably about 15 feet wide, 20 feet wide, and has very clear-cut sets of divots where carts and things of the sort and carriages have gone. It's just that you guys happen to have not seen anybody. in this area. You saw people a little bit further north, but nobody coming directly to Cogbach or out of it.
And you said it's late at night by this point, like nighttime has fallen.
No, it is 9 a.m.
Oh, it's 9 a.m. right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Of
we
the
just
20th,
camped.
right?
Of the
Got it.
20th, correct. Yeah. Because we kind of
thought
flash
we
forwarded
reached-
back to from the 19th
Yeah.
to the morning of the 20th.
Got it. Okay. So we camped here. We just woke up for. Got it. Okay.
Sorry, super quick DM note. I know we had finished up the long rest technically last time. I didn't actually take a long rest, so I'm doing that now and adjusting spells accordingly.
Okay.
All right. Well, I suppose we could, I guess, pack up our stuff and then see what we can learn at Cogbach here.
I'm
As
excited
isolated
to go
as-
there.
Yeah. I mean, I am too. Especially to find if we can find information. Yeah, I would like to find if I can get any more ammunition while I'm there too. But if they're as, tight-lipped as it almost seems to be, then we may not get a whole lot of information. But do what we can.
Okay, so you guys collectively decide to push south into Cogbach, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
At the very least, for supplies and stuff.
Right, just to stock up at the very least.
If they can't give us information.
Okay, so it's about 1:30. It's about 1:30. Let me take you guys over to the map.
What was the name of the lady we should be asking for?
Lunori? Finder Comb? Lunori.
Lori Fender Comb?
Yeah, with a B, Blue Nori. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
Alright.
something about the color blue.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Cogbach. So, as you guys enter the incline, the initial incline of this little mountain range, you guys find yourselves catching little bits and pieces of movement on the paths ahead of you. You begin to notice smoke trails coming up and out of the mountains. You begin to smell what is essentially the aftermath of explosives, which is kind of a hot sulfur. You then begin to notice as you continue up the winding path that it's getting rockier and craggier until finally you crest up and over this small hill, which you assume is going to lead into a tight winding path, and instead opens up into, let me just kind of ping on the map here for you, this little spot right here on the very western part. It actually opens up into what is a valley with the mountains stretching down to the south. You see massive cranes operating around these what are more than likely mines or dig sites of some sort. Trees speckled here and there, and quite a few people kind of milling about to and fro. There is a very small, like on the outside edge of town, there is kind of like a small map up on like a signpost. Cogbach is very fancily written on it, and then there is the tapestry of the heraldry, which is this little thing down here below it, hanging and blowing in the wind. And it's just a very rough sketch of town with a few things labeled, and that's what you see on the map here.
A lot more bustling than I thought it would be, actually.
Yeah, Lyra's eyes are like huge. She's like taking everything in.
Interesting thing to note, there does not appear to be any sort of formal guardsman anywhere.
Do you suppose we could stable Pearl at the inn and not have to worry about things so we don't have to march around town with the wagon full of stuff? Or should we keep it close?
Well, it would be pretty ungainly to try to, lug Pearl around everywhere. So yeah, maybe. I think you might be right. Stabling her at the inn.
That's a good place to start anyway.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so you guys are gonna head over to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we planning? Should we stay the night here? Do you think? Should we just try to?
I guess it'll depend on what they can tell us, if anything, because
Yeah.
if they know something, it might be worth heading out a direction. If not, I'm assuming it's going to be quite a trek to get to Brain.
Brackenwood.
Brackenwood?
Yes. Well, we don't want to go in the woods.
Brackenford.
Brackenford.
Yeah.
Well, we might want to go in the woods. Depends on what they have to tell us.
I think as long as Amelia behaves herself, we should be able to spend the night here.
Amelia evidently does not get the joke and just like, what?
Was it like kind of like a record scratch, like stop, but like when we walked into town, like everybody's like looking at us, like who are these tall folk,
No, not really, and that's the interesting thing. So as you, nobody really pays any attention to you. Let me just give me 1 sec. So as you're looking around, and when I say that there were a lot of people milling about, there's a lot of people compared to the number of people that were up the mountain path and outside of town, which was 0. Looking around, you can count maybe milling about this morning or this afternoon 50 people total between all of the major areas. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people living in this place. I know that Lyra had mentioned that it was pretty small as far as population. However, of everybody you've seen so far, almost every single one of them is a gnome. You've seen a dwarf or two, and maybe a human or a halfling, but it's pretty heavy gnome and dwarf.
I'm sorry, Amelia. I didn't mean to cut you off there too, by the way.
Amelia wasn't even forming real words. She was just kind of shocked at Payne's.
She was just huffing and guffawing.
Right. Well, we should approach this carefully. Maybe walk in and read the room first. There might be someone friendly or drunk enough to tell us things. It is 9 a.m. Or no, we have 6 hours, so it's 1
It's like 1:30.
1:30, yeah.
So I mean, it's possible that they've started.
All right, so yeah, you guys approach the Trader Inn. As you approach, you can see there's like a little wall-mounted placard that's been nailed into the exterior, and it says "The Trader," and then "Inn" is its own separate word with individual letters. And you notice that in between the words "the" and "Trader" in the middle is a noose hanging off of the H.
Oh, that kind of trader.
Yeah, not the trader, the traitor in.
That's ominous.
Yeah, very unpleasant.
Yikes, of any way to, I mean, there's got to be a better way to make it seem a little bit more accommodating.
If we don't want to board, like, Pearl here and we want to stay ready to keep going, I don't mind sticking with her. Even if it's just near the outskirts or something.
Let's not make assumptions. Maybe they're very friendly and nice, welcoming people inside.
And let's not separate the party in new places.
It may be near some kind of gnarly shit. Yeah, that's a good call.
Then in we go.
Into the inn.
In.
Well, in at least some of you are going to have to go. We're not bringing Pearl inside.
Oh, right. You two talkers go in. Me and Amelia will stay with Pearl.
Oh, okay. Okay,
All
is he
right.
coming?
Amelia
Yeah,
did not like that. Amelia, are you staying or are you going? I saw the look on your face.
Nope. Amelia will absolutely stay.
Okay, got it. Okay, so you guys open the door. There is immediately a rush of, like, the smell of cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, garlic bread, fresh lasagna, with, like, a dabble of, like, Korean barbecue meat skewers. It just, like, it's so overwhelming that everybody, regardless of what you eat or how hungry you are, your mouths immediately begin to water. There's a couple of people seated at tables. The tables look to be like buffet tables, essentially. There are people just grabbing all sorts of food and filling smaller plates with whatever is in front of them. And you see this gal. She's a female gnome, standing about 3'4", with brown flowing hair, kind of like just a standard innkeeper's tunic with like a bodice. She's got a white and green skirt, and she's got just piercing crystal blue eyes with these huge, large hoop earrings made of copper. And she is absolutely gorgeous.
I think Dench, like after walking. Oh, hey, girl. I think Dench, after like walking into the inn, he just like stops and like just gets like assaulted by all the smells and just like, holy shit.
So she is standing at this center cook pot, and she's got a big, like a ladle, almost looks like a paddle, and that she's mixing something in the pot with. And as she sees the door open, and you kind of stop, she looks over and she kind of smiles at you. Welcome. Are you here for lunch?
Oh, well, actually, ma'am, we're looking to stable and perhaps stay the evening. And I mean, lunch does smell fantastic. So,
Smells incredible.
Oh,
goodness.
oh. She kind of like looks up at you. Dench looks down at Amelia, looks over at Canis. I'm sorry, not Amelia, Lyra. Yeah. So we don't allow living animals inside the establishment. One of our health codes prohibits any familiars, pets of any sort, including working animals. So unfortunately, the dog's going to have to stay outside.
Jack.
Canis, will you...
You see her eyes kind of go wide, and she goes, "Right, so you're a familiar. Unfortunately, sweetheart, you're going to have to stay outside. I'm sorry."
All right. You guys better bring me something out. I'll go make sure Payne doesn't break something.
My apologies. I mean no offense, but if the health inspectors ding me again, there's a good chance this place shuts down for good. Please sit, make yourselves at home, wherever you'd like. I'll bring you some food, and we can discuss. You said stabling, yes?
Yes, ma'am. Stabling and perhaps stay in the evening, and we do also.
Okay,
have a
well,
few
no,
other-
sweetheart, we haven't gotten that far. Let me get you some food. Sit, and I'll get you something to eat, okay?
Oh, okay.
Let's
She
sit.
turns around with the paddle, and she just kind of like walks to the back. You see then she kind of she opens this set of double doors and disappears into this room.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, I guess over here by the door, I suppose.
You see the other handful of people in here. This table up here is two, looks like two male gnomes. Down here is a female gnome on one side of the table, and it looks like probably a human woman on the other side. The human woman kind of looks over to you. She's got like this short, kind of like greasy, bobbed black hair. Got a little bit of like a hook in her nose. Probably middle-aged or so, but she kind of like wrenches her whole body. It's like she can't turn her neck, so she has to turn her whole shoulders to face you guys. She just looks over into the corner. You new in town?
As of
Yes,
this
ma'am.
moment.
Yeah, just arrived. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I didn't think I've ever seen someone like you before. No offense.
Oh, like me or like my friend here, Lyra?
No, I mean both of you. I've never seen anyone like you before. I mean, I've seen lots of people like her, but not her.
There's
for-
like in that moment, like as she's talking, there's like a then you'd notice a clear moment of like, oh, across Lyra's face.
Yeah.
I think I know where my dad gets it now.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, well, we're from out west a ways. Yeah. Are you do you live around here? Do you?
Well, something like that. Yeah, well, kind of. I've in abode here. I work in the worked in the stone mine till it shut down. But yeah, spend my days here doing a fair bit of drinking now.
All right. Well, my name is Dench.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and this is my friend Lyra. And
All right.
all
To
right.
to your health, then. She just turns around and clanks cups with the other gnome, the gnome across from her. And about that time, the woman comes out of the back room, and she is holding what looks like a small ledger. And she walks over to the table. She actually climbs up onto the stool and just sits next to you guys. Puts the ledger on the table. She grabs the pot in the center of the table and lifts it, and there is stew already hot inside of it. She says, "There's a couple of bowls, please. Fill your bellies. Lunch will be on me." Now, she flips the little ledger open. Right, so you're looking for stabling. You've horses or beasts of burden?
Just one mule, ma'am. And a cot. Yeah.
All right. Now, we don't have any sort of responsibilities for things being kept in the cart. And we also don't have guardsmen. So you'll be responsible for your own goods. But we can probably stable a mule. That's no problem. We can watch the cart. It's just things inside the cart are,
Well,
it's in the paperwork.
Is the cot going to be behind any kind of fence at all, or is it just kind of out in the open in front of the?
Oh, well, I suppose it'll be in some cover under the tree out back next to the hitching post.
Okay. All right.
I could put it in another tree. If you're going to rent the room, we've only one room here at the Traitor Inn. But if you're interested, I could maybe hitch it to the tree so you can see it from the bedroom window, just in case you want to keep an eye on it.
Oh, well, yeah. I suppose that'd be beneficial. Yeah.
To be fair, we don't have very much crime here, so you've really nothing to worry about. But, kids can be mischievous and curious, especially of outsiders. Especially
right.
big outsiders.
Yeah.
How long are you staying for? Or would you like it to just be night to night?
Just the evening, I believe. Yeah. We do have some business that we need to attend to quickly, so this is we're just passing through here.
Understood. Well, I can stable the mule for 3 silver pieces. And how many? Is it just you two and the dog?
And 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Right. So, she kind of turns and looks over at Lyra. I mean no offense, of course. But my assumption tells me that, and she reaches over and she puts her hand on top of Dench's, on the top of Dench's hand. My assumption is he's not the wizard. So I'm assuming that the familiar is yours. I mean no offense. You're very strong.
Lyra's
none
eyes would
taken,
go.
man.
Lyra's eyes would go to her hand on Dench's hand, and then slowly back to her face. Yes, I'm the wizard.
She pulls her hand off. Wonderful. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't start off on the wrong foot. I mean no offense, truly. It's only because of regulations here in town. If I get in trouble again with one of these wizard familiars, or somebody bringing the pet cat, or kids bringing a toad in and it jumps inside the stew, I could really be in a lot of trouble.
No, I understand that. I honestly, I'm pretty sure Canis understands it too.
Wonderful. Now, does your familiar have any way to transmogrify himself into something less animalistic? Or do you have the ability to transmogrify him into something a little bit less animalistic? Because then I could write him into the room as long as he comes in and stays in there before said transmogrification ends.
Was that a thing?
Oh, yes.
It could be.
Yes, it is.
It's not a thing I've ever tried on him, although I feel like it's a missed opportunity now.
Okay, well, I won't have you attempt any magics you're not completely aware of now. I just wanted to make sure it was either going to be the 4 of you or the 5. 5 it is. Okay. Well, again, we've only got the one suite. There are 4 beds plus a cot. And that will be for... we'll call it, let's see, because there will be 1, 2, that's 2.5 silver, so we'll call it a gold even for the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
I'll reach into the bag and pull out a gold.
And then 3 silver for the mule.
Okay.
Okay, got those marked off?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Alright, so she takes the gold, the 3 silver, scoops it over. Wonderful. Well, I will just need you to sign here. And she kind of like starts to move it towards Dench, stops, and finish your stew. And then kind of pushes it over to Lyra.
It's a delicious stew, by the way.
Yeah, Lyra would read over it and then.
It's a really simple contract. Pretty much just says that the trader is in no way, shape, or form liable for the loss or damage of any equipment that may or may not be stabled and or kept inside the room. And at absolutely no point will anything other than humanoids be allowed entrance to the room that you and your party have purchased for the evening. This includes, and then lists like tons of shit, like just, you know, stupid goofy shit, like no merfolk, no familiars, floating eyeballs, flying snakes, it refers very specifically to like a crawling hand, no undead, preferably no necromancy practiced inside the establishment, but absolutely no products of necromancy allowed within the establishment.
This is all pretty standard stuff. She'll sign it.
I imagine like Dench like looks over, it's like, those are very specific examples. Wow. Okay.
Well, you know what they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, thrice, or fourths, I'm probably going to prison. By the way, my name's Ledna, so if you are in need of anything, she puts a small key on the table. That's the key to the room back there, through the double doors. Again, there's only the one room, so you don't have to worry about that. Would you like me to lash the mule to the normal location, or at the window view?
Oh, window view would be probably preferable if it's no trouble.
No trouble at all. Thank you. All right, she takes a little note. Well, let me finish my stew here. You finish your stew. Have you even begun your stew?
I will now, and we'll probably need to bring some out to the jackal as well.
Oh,
If that's okay.
yes. Yeah, I can put it on your bill if you'd like.
Okay.
Is it possible to get additional food to go, perhaps?
I could probably prepare something. What exactly are you? I mean, are you looking for an entire day's worth of food, or?
Oh, actually, I don't know. I was really, mostly thinking about, well, like we could just bring our friends in here to have their meal anyway. I don't know.
Hey,
Well, as you suppose.
as long as they're humanoid, they're welcome to enter. I'll tell you what, since you've been so kind and brought me decent business today, as we very, very rarely rent out the room, you can take a bowl of the stew out to the hound.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, just holler for Ledna should you need anything. Oh, and don't mind the locals, they're very nosy.
Thank you, Lidna.
Turn over, and I imagine everybody's watching us having this conversation, right?
Yeah, at this point, like, the lady who can't turn her neck is totally faced, like, half cocked towards you. You see her little gnome friend is peeking up and over the table, and you've drawn the attention of the two men, both of which are just kind of, like, gnawing on baguettes, and as you watch them for even a couple seconds, you realize they've got maybe 3 teeth between the two of them, so they're just kind of, like, sucking and gnawing on the bread.
All right. That just suddenly made me lose my appetite. Okay, let's maybe get maybe get lunch out to Canis and
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely we gotta bring him something. He handled that better than I would have anticipated. All right. Yeah, we'll bring out some food for Canis.
Okay, so they bring out a bowl of stew. Are the two of you doing, were the three of you doing anything in particular while that was happening?
Twiddling my thumbs, stomach growling.
I think Amelia's been more just in like quiet contemplation of all the things and then just looking around a little. That's about it. Nothing
Okay.
fancy.
Yeah, and the more you sit, especially outside, like kind of in the quiet, you realize like the town is very, very quiet. There's a little bit of commotion coming from the southern part, like where the mountains really start to pick up. But the only commotion, it's not even like voices like you would typically hear in a cityscape. It's like the winding of gears and the sound of cranks and cranes moving. Like it's very mechanical in nature.
It's not like suspiciously quiet, though.
No.
right?
You hear
Okay.
birds, and yeah, birds are flying around, squirrels are going to and fro.
Quiet's been concerning lately.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, you're right. And there are 2 types of quiet. There's like quiet and the quiet, or the silence, I guess we should call it.
With a capital T.
Yeah. And a noose coming off the. No, I'm just sorry. I'm on a noose kick. Okay, so Lyra and Dench come back outside. They bring some food out for Canis.
Yeah, when Canis came out, he was definitely swearing in Celestial.
Well, if he came out swearing, there would have been a little bit of a reaction to that.
It's not even like bad. It's just like, can't believe she confused me for a dog. Firstly, and then can't have like food smell nice and then not have anyone get it. And it's just kind of like stuff like that, complaining and swearing mixed in.
Well, also in Celestial, well, different places, different customs, but we'll make sure that you get food. You're not going to starve. Promise.
I'm not worried about that. It's just very. I don't know. I guess I kind of expected more from gnomes, but maybe I expected a bit much.
How often do you think the small mining town has experienced, in this part of common, how often do you think the small mining town has experienced familiars of your, well, stature and significance?
Enough to ban them from inns.
What?
For health and safety reasons, apparently.
Oh, no, that's gotta be just a fur thing.
We could shave your hair. Fur.
If we shave your beard first.
Fair point.
Amelia, with the wisdom of a paladin, just takes the quarter step back so that she is not between either of them in the shaving problem.
Yeah, that was probably a very wise move.
Or we could wait for them to come out. I'm sure that they will have thought of us and will bring out food and tell us everything's been handled.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. It's just, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to sleep inside anyway.
Well, if you can't be inside, then we've still got a tent. Maybe we'll all enjoy a night under the stars again.
You can watch
You
the
are
wagon.
I'll actually agree with Payne for once.
And about that time, the door swings open, and Dench and Lyra step out.
We got you stew.
You did?
Canis, you can go in there, Pain. But we.
Oh.
You
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Liz.
I never asked you this, Canis. You can't like make yourself look more like a humanoid, can you?
I don't think so.
Okay. I
Can
figured
I?
it was worth asking.
Is it on your character sheet anywhere?
No.
Then fuck no, you can't. You are a familiar. You told me for years you wanted to play an animal. Now you're an animal. You filthy animal.
Okay. I know you could turn into a tattoo. I don't really want to do that though.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, they don't have any kind of, security around here, but apparently they don't have a lot of crime too. So, I mean, we did work out a deal where she'd be happy to put our cart by a window that we can see from our room. And
That way, if
Is
someone
what it-
tries to steal something, we can watch them.
yeah,
Well, maybe can we take the tent and cover the back of the wagon to
oh yeah, well,
maybe dissuade
yeah. Oh, we can
Oh,
the
definitely,
not criminals?
yeah, we
It'll
can
either
definitely
dissuade-
cover it with
Yeah.
with this big spool of wool we have. Yeah, that was kind of part of my plan with this material to begin with, kind of make a covering over it at some point. But yeah, we can cover it. At least keep it less tempting for passers-by. Yeah.
One might argue it would make it more tempting, but we'll have Canis
Yeah.
there too.
I was about to say, you're probably going to have to take something off the cart so I can actually be on it. Because I'm not going to sleep underneath it.
Maybe we take all our backpacks and such off of it.
Mm-hmm. And it's less for you to have to guard too. I did sign something saying that if something gets stolen while we're inside the building, or if anything gets stolen from the cart, that we're not holding them responsible. That's that just is what it is anyway. But I had to sign something, so now it's like really real.
Yeah, and no animated hands are allowed in there, by the way.
No,
In
we
case
saw those-
anybody was planning on it.
we saw those at school a lot.
Probably for the best.
So
Yeah.
you already paid for lunch?
Oh,
I think so. Is
she
that
gave
what we
us
paid
ours
for?
for free. I don't know. She said lunch was on her, but I don't know if that was just for us too or for everybody.
Lyra, make an intelligence check. Yeah, you are, as you say that, you just read the contract. There was room and board equals food and basic cleaning necessities.
Yeah, your lunch would be included in what we paid for the night, so you should be good.
Can I go eat then?
Go get the stew.
Woo!
Stew's delicious. Don't look at the folk in the corner gnawing on that baguette. It'll ruin your appetite, by the way.
Right. Okay. No baguettes.
All right, so yeah, what you saw is what you get. Pain, when you come in, that like everybody's head kind of turns just because the door opens, but they don't even. There's no staring whatsoever. They kind of just glance and go immediately back to their food.
And I'm all about the food.
All right, yeah, and it's fucking delicious. I mean, it's like leek potato and duck stew in like a heavy white gravy with a fair amount of peppercorn, like whole peppercorns in there. It hits the spot, especially considering it's getting cold out. You're in the mountains. Like, this is fucking tasty. All right. So Payne goes in, has himself a delicious bowl or two of stew. What is your guys' next move?
Well, Amelia is not going to immediately follow Payne. She's gonna, as Payne goes rushing towards the stew, she's going to look to the others. So Canis is not permitted inside?
No, not unless he can change his shape. I think it has to do with the fur. She said she doesn't want to get in trouble with the health department again.
Not going to touch that one.
I didn't either.
Does that include tonight?
Yeah.
I'll stay outside then
I figured.
as well. Well, that makes that a bit easier. Were you able to find anything else out?
No, she was kind of busy. It didn't seem right to stop her from working to ask her some questions. And the others in there might have more to share. Sorry, they might have more to share.
Maybe.
You said you already got the room for the night, so we will not be traveling again today?
Well, I figured we need to do some investigatory work. It's already afternoon. I really don't want to... I'd rather travel past as much of the forest as possible during the day. So we can see things coming for us out of the horrific woods full of creatures.
Unless
Yeah, that's
we
pretty reasonable.
know exactly where we're going.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll go in and grab food as well, but what's our plan here then? Where are we starting?
Well, I mean, we could try to track down Blue Nori. I can't imagine that's as easy as just, strolling up to her, the mayor's house and demanding answers, of course, but...
I figured I'd just give you guys this as a kind of a
There you go.
tool.
Suppose she may be in the town square, which I think it's right next door. I do also want to stop by Smoking Smiths and the Tools of the Trade. Well, maybe just the Smoking Smiths, probably.
Yeah, we should do that.
We could also just probably ask. I can ask inside when I get something to eat. Both of you did have a chance to eat, yes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had some of this stew. Delicious.
No obvious signs as to the health inspector concerns?
It stayed down so far.
Yeah, I didn't find any nails floating in there.
Oh, I'm glad you said that after. If you had said that before, I don't think I could have eaten.
Yeah.
You saw what I grew up on. A little bit
I mean-
spoiled when it came to food.
Yeah.
Dad did know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did he, though? He couldn't cut an apple.
No, he couldn't murder an apple. He was great at cutting them.
All right.
what that man is good or bad at any given time is really up to chance.
I think I might be missing something.
Is it stew?
What?
Because that's inside.
Why are
Delicious.
we murdering apples?
Oh, my
Probably had it
dad.
coming.
Yeah. Last time, you're probably right. Last time we were, It's funny when you grow up around stuff like that, you don't really question it. It just happens, and then you move on.
Her dad has a
Probably
unique
just-
way of cutting apples. It looks very murdery.
Attempted murdery.
Oh,
Apple
that makes
slaughter.
sense. A bit of a concerning turn of phrase, but that makes sense, I guess.
Well, applesauce really
It's
is
an
if
apple.
you think about it.
If we are going, we need to go to a few different spots. Are we keeping, is someone staying by Pearl?
Yeah, I might as well.
I don't mind also staying back. I know we were hesitant to split up too much.
Well, in town, I guess it's not that big of a deal. At night is really when it was an issue, but now we have no choice. So,
So we do it like we take watches then.
yeah, pretty much. All right. Go
And-
eat, Amelia.
I'll eat. I'll come back out. Canis and I can keep an eye on Pearl while you all investigate. Simple enough. Is Canis done with his bowl at this point, just looking?
Probably, because he hasn't talked that much. So he's probably like eating in between.
If you want, I can bring that in, Canis. And did you want more?
I'm half debating keeping the bowl out of pettiness, but you can take it.
We will not be doing that, she says as she stoops and grabs the bowl.
As you start
Alright, I
running
forgot who I
through,
was talking to.
yeah, you start running through the charges of theft and how you're gonna get out of it.
Especially not as she starts to stand. She says quietly, especially probably not at a place that advertises a noose.
Touche.
Oh, right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's going to bring the bowl inside, return that dish,
Yep.
and get herself some food.
Okay, yeah, and Ledna's there. You've got the picture. You as you enter, she kind of waves to you. Hello, sweetheart. Feel free to have a seat wherever. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. Where would you like this?
Oh,
Silk's bowl.
yeah, you can just put it on the rim there. Just across from me, right there. She kind of points at the stone. Thank you very much. Did the dog enjoy the food?
I would say that he licked the bowl clean, but I think that has very different meanings. Yes, he seemed to enjoy it.
Oh my. Right. All right. Well, have yourself a seat. I'm assuming you're here with the dwarf and the other two, the very tall, muscly man and the wizard.
Yes. As far as I'm aware, you don't have multiple bands of outsiders in one day.
It's very, very strange if we do. Right, well, enjoy yourself. My name is Miss Ledna. You let me know if there's anything you need.
Yeah, well, thank you. And she'll go and join Payne.
Alright, so for the sake of brevity, you eat. It is delicious. Is there anything else you would like to do while you are here?
Once food has been consumed, when I return the our empty bowls, I am going to ask her if she happens to know where or the wow, now I'm blanking. Let me scroll my notes. Lenore?
Yeah, now I'm curious. Now ask her in character.
Okay, let me make sure I actually have the name right there. I scroll past all of my Canis weird riddle notes. Okay, so once bowls have been collected, she's not going to take pains if he is eating his second, third, or fourth servings. She knows not
He's
to get
done.
between a dwarf and his food. Sorry, what was that, Payne?
He's done, but he will take his bowl before you grab it and follow you.
Even better. So, bringing up the bowls again.
She just kind of smiles sweetly. Well, I hope you enjoyed everything. Is there anything I can get for you? Something to drink, or She kind of like looks around. She leans in and whispers, "I could probably sneak another bowl out for the hound."
He's fine.
I think Canis would appreciate that, actually. But I do have a question if you
Of
have
course.
a moment.
Yeah, you see, like her eyes light up. Like people don't come to her with questions. Everybody knows everything. Sort of like, yeah, of course, yeah, no, of course. What question? What questions do you have? If do you need more linens in the suite, or do you want to know the recipe of my bread?
Well, the recipe would be amazing, but I know I couldn't replicate such fine food.
Oh, stop you.
She just kind of shrugs, smiles a little bit. Um, well, it may be that we've had a lot of rations lately, but I'm certain this is the best meal I've had in days.
That means a lot. Thank you. Now, your real question.
Do you happen to know where we might be able to find one, Miss Thindercombe?
Thindercombe?
Lenore Thindercombe?
Never heard of her, but I do know of Mistress Blunori Findercombe. She's up at the Fondercombe estate. It's her pa-in-law's old estate.
Sorry about that. I've never been the best with names.
Oh, fuck if I care. I'm not her.
Payne definitely laughs at that. Like a right up belly laugh.
Well, I suppose. How do we get there?
So once you leave the front doors, you're gonna go around the buildings, straight through the center of town to the northeast, very far northeast. Once you start seeing trees chopped down, you're in the right area. It's a big estate on the edge of town. There's all sorts of sheep pens and fields that have been plowed and are actually, well, they've been plowed and are sitting dormant now, but in the spring they grow fruits and vegetables there. But that's the estate house. That's where you're going to want to go. She's the Madam Mayor, and she spends most of her days there. And the last, at least the last few days, she's spent all of her time there after the incident in the stone mines, so...
The incident? That doesn't sound good. Is everyone okay?
No, unfortunately, a handful of miners were slaughtered. She kind of like looks around, probably shouldn't say anything about it, but, it's no threat to the general public, but the stone mines are shut down for now. Maybe ask Miss, Mayor, Lady Mayor.
Amelia has absolutely done the unconscious, like reaching for her holy symbol there. Has a soft little, like, just very, very soft, like, prayer there. And then it's, we'll ask her. I'm sorry to hear about a tragedy like that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It hit kind of hard. We're only a village of some 200, and that includes the outsiders who are transplants here who work in the mines. So it's unfortunate, but things happen, and the great nugget in the sky will continue to shine. So say it, Garl.
She will nod to that. Okay. Payne, did you catch those directions?
I thought you were. Yes. North, east, west. No.
Northeast.
Come on.
If you go northwest, oh, he's kidding. Fuck.
Oh. No, I don't think he is, but
Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Good luck.
and Billy will just nod in the kind of the yeah, we might need it kind of way. And then thank you again for the stew. This was amazing.
Don't thank me. Your wizard friend paid for it. But you're welcome.
But you made
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did.
And then she will turn to go to the others.
Now to the northwest.
No.
You hear, as the door closes behind you, you hear a fucking audible chuckle. Like she's getting it now.
Velia sighs, follows. If she was handed another bowl for Canis, then she'll bring
That was
that
the
to him.
first thing she would have done is poured a bowl and put it out on the little edge, on the ledge there. Okay, so you guys exit the inn and come back outside. About 15 or so minutes go by. They have their stew, ask their questions, and they step back outside.
Canis, this is for you. Minus the bowl. That is going to go back inside.
All right. If she poured it, I'll forgive her.
She suggested it.
All right, it's forgiven. And then he eats
She
it.
did. She did try to find a loophole. To be fair.
And despite what Payne might say, we'll want to go northeast to the estate to find the mayor. She's
Why
been
does Payne want to see the mayor?
I
Did he get the
don't think
directions
it's
wrong?
that. Yes.
Oh.
Also, she's been very busy of late after they had a recent tragedy in the mines where several of the miners were, this was her word, slaughtered.
One gold says crazy bones are involved.
I'll double that.
Hey, that's okay.
She had no other details other than
Not
And
that she wanted to give. I don't think this is something lightly spoken of here.
yeah, fair enough.
Okay, well that's a good idea. We can head that way. I know we wanted to stop and shop a little bit too, but at least now we've got a lead. Maybe.
Yeah, and the shopping can wait until after we get some more information. It would be nice. Was all.
We'll make sure we resupply before we
Yeah.
go really well anywhere. And before we leave, I figured since we do have all that flour on the carts, it's not going to do much good on the road, but she did offer to share her recipe for bread.
Really?
Oh, really?
Get
yeah.
it?
Well, we'll be back.
You didn't get it? Shit.
Oh, it's something
is
to
the-
start a
is the actual
conversation
crime.
with later. It's not a crime, Canis.
Might as well be.
More of a misdemeanor. I don't know what that
Bench would
means.
know. Never mind.
All right.
Wait.
So what are you crazy fucks doing?
Trying to find the mayor, I believe, right?
Yeah, do we want to go straight there?
I don't see why not.
Probably recommend it.
Okay, why doesn't
Are all of
everybody...
us going?
Oh, go ahead. Or is everyone going?
I mean, yeah. we
And as
probably-
you guys are talking, just so you know, she will come out. Ledna will come out. She will kind of like very abbreviatedly ask, "This is the mule and the cart.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Would you like me to take her now?"
Yeah, sure. If you don't mind, I'd like to join you and help, take care of her bit and bridle and all that, if you don't mind.
No, of course, of course. She kind of brings just like the whole party. I guess we'll just kind of walk. She literally just walks right around the building to the back side of it. There's a single window and a large elm tree, and she lashes her to the elm tree and brings like this huge metal rod and kind of drives it into the roots of the elm tree, where she uses it as like the lashing post. And then the cart, very strong woman. Actually, when the cart gets taken off, she manages to drag it probably about 12 feet and sets it up on a box so that it doesn't lay cockeyed and your stuff falls all over.
Wow, you are strong. Okay, thank you.
Oh, it's got wheels. If you can't drag a cart full of, my goodness, that's a lot of water.
Long trip.
Well, I didn't ask before. Where are you all from?
We came from Willow Hollow, but
Yeah.
Willow Hollow, the grand city of the Great Elm, home to the Wood Elves. Is that right? Is that what it's like there?
It was pretty fancy. Yeah,
Was it fancy?
It was
fancy.
It was fancy.
I mean, parts of it are fancy, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The non-slums were fancy. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Trees were fancy. Homes were fancy. The elves were fancy.
Oh, tell me more.
Apparently
Yeah.
they don't just make wood axes. Which is
They're tall and skinny, and they don't have beards.
He kind of
That's not
glances over, or she glances over at Amelia. They don't, indeed, have beards.
He's
Not
special.
typically. Our group traveled together from Willow Hollow here, but as you might have gathered, most of us are not from there.
No, I figured you were probably from Willow Hollow, just based on the ears. You maybe
no.
Mokra or Mogsock, as she's looking at Dench. Well, you're funny. You've got the ears of an elf of Willow Hollow, but you're very small. Your parents, they're very different, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
And you are the only pureblood amongst them. And she looks over at Payne.
Okay, now do the dog.
Yeah, he's a magical construct. Oh, a jackal.
Oh.
What the fuck is a jackal? Are you really a jackal? What's a jackal?
It's an animal.
I did not. Yeah, I did not know the difference either. To be honest, I'm sorry.
Normally, the wizards summon birds, owls, ravens, spiders, sometimes mephits or small elementals. But a jackal? Where did you dream this thing up? No offense. I know you're sentient.
I did not stream him up.
That sounds like a story for another time.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Right, well, everything's taken care of here. The window, and she kind of like walks up to the window and kind of knocks on it. The curtains are drawn right now, but all you have to do is pull them open and you'll see right out. It's the only window in that room. Also, the egress in case of a fire. We don't have fires here anymore.
Anymore. Oh.
Well, I mean, every good inn has to have a fire once in a while, right? Things get rowdy, celebrations get out of control, wizards get crazy. Or druids.
Yes, suppose
Sometimes
it-
priests.
Yeah, I suppose it's not unheard of. Yeah.
There was a warlock
Okay.
one time, too. But the story for another time. I'm sorry,
Okay.
you have business to attend to.
I have questions.
Nope, yeah, I have answers. When you, back, I might, look, if I don't get inside, my pie is going to fucking burn.
yeah, no,
And I've had a
no
day,
fires.
so I'm gonna lose it.
Questions over dinner, then.
She's gone.
Yeah, she's funny.
Says that partially to Lyra and the others, then, if she's already disappeared. I'll stay with the cart then.
You don't mind?
No?
Well, if this has anything to do with the crazy stones and the mayoress being there, I hate to be the negative one, but I think all of us should go.
Yeah, I mean, let's maybe risk it during
most-
the day.
The most expensive thing we have is probably the barrel of water. I think it'll be alright.
Yeah, it should be fine.
I've got the actual, like, treasure right here. Tap, tap, tap.
As Amelia eyes the 80 pounds of bullshit that she put from her own backpack onto the cart.
Amelia doesn't have that much shit.
I was being a smartass. It was just you're the only one who put
Oh.
shit on the
For
cart.
once, I'm not a hoarder. For once.
Oh, we are very early in this campaign, my dear. You have plenty of time to develop.
No, my material possessions are for giving away, not for hoarding.
True. It's a lot of fun to just give away all your shit.
No,
Best
it's
I can do
it'll
is
be-
900.
It'll be fine in the wagon then. They can be given away from the wagon.
Alright, so should we try to find Lady Mayor to ask questions about this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia said it was to the northwest. I'm pretty sure it was the northeast.
I'm gonna insight that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, make an insight check, and
Yeah,
Payne, make a
no.
deception check, because you don't get much. Even the way he said it was suspicious. Oh fuck! Yeah, Kane is. I mean, you see right through it.
Oops, sorry.
No, it's okay. No problem. We take the 2.
It was very fitting.
10 times funnier.
Amelia will speak up to. Oh, I might have said that backwards then. No,
You
you're right,
didn't.
Payne. It's
No, it's
northeast.
Payne.
Yeah, he starts laughing and walking towards the northwest.
Payne,
Let Payne lie to you.
Oh,
He's a
right.
really bad liar.
All right. Why doesn't everybody go ahead and just give me an investigation check? This is for like in-town investigation to kind of find your points, make sure you're heading in the northeast.
the one thing I am going to do is I am going to sling. It is going to mean I'm moving slower, but I am going to sling my backpack over my shoulder just because I do have the stuff from the church in it, and I'm not going to risk that.
Okay.
Then I'm going to roll.
Yeah, please, for the fucking love of God, roll, because what is going... If you roll one more 9, the campaign ends now. The whole universe just implodes.
Dench hit a 12.
Yeah, I know, but still...
Yeah, but 3 9s.
Oh,
5.
God! Alright. Hey, Dench! These morons are trying to pull you towards, like, the clock towers, and wow, hey, cool. Hey, did you see there's a well in the town square? And you're like, what the fuck? You find the sun. You're like, no. We are in town. We need to go just outside of the main bulk of town, northeast, and you can traverse this gaggle of fucking cats.
All right, kids, come on, this way. Come on now.
Oh, but look at you see all that stuff over.
No.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Not right now. Oh, but actually,
But maybe
while I
later.
have your attention there, can I deposit my 99 copper into your bag? It is weighing my pants down.
Is that a
I
fucking
just realized I'm
euphemism?
encumbered. I just realized I'm encumbered.
Of course you can.
Is that 99 copper, or are you happy to see me?
What?
All right.
Shit, I'm still encumbered. Why am I encumbered?
What are you carrying?
Do you have a backpack that's on the cart that I turned on earlier?
I have a backpack on me.
So I see the backpack. Is that backpack on you with the bowstring and the dice sets and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, the prime material. Yeah, so that was turned off in between last game and now. I turned it on earlier because I assumed you had it on you, and that's what over-encumbered you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, turning it off and on still.
Oh, you're still encumbered. What the fuck?
Yeah. I gotta figure out why. I think it's yeah.
Also, I keep getting errors in D&D Beyond now that are saying, like, it keeps going to the Beholder API errors.
Oh.
So I know I'm encumbered. I'm
Yeah.
just not going to worry about it too much.
You
At
are
the moment.
perpetually encumbered, so
Yeah, my carrying
Every
capacity is
time we play.
210, but it's saying I'm only carrying 78. Whatever. We can figure it out, but it's weird.
Somebody call Marcus.
yeah, you're encumbered. Oh, you know what? Hang on, I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh no, your variant encumbrance is on. What the fuck? Because we use variant encumbrance, so your encumbered weight is actually only 70 pounds, Dench. Your heavily encumbered is 140.
Oh carrying capacity is different from the encumbered weight.
Yes. Yep. Because the carrying capacity is like your overall for like your bags and shit, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then, yeah, Dench probably would have just dropped his backpack at the cart, and then I don't know, maybe he'll give the rest of his money to Lyra. Actually,
Okay, how much is that you're transferring?
99.
99 copper and then 64 gold.
Make sure you add it, because if it gets
Actually,
lost...
it just adds a pound. Never mind, just a 99 copper, and I'll figure.
Okay,
I'll
disregard the gold.
redistribute weight later. I think it's the chain shirt that really threw me off. Okay.
For
Alright,
the
it's in there.
for the gameplay, is it assumed like we get into combat, you drop your backpack?
Absolutely
Or-
not. Nope, that's
No?
that'd be a
Okay.
full action to sling your backpack off.
Okay, just wondered.
General thing. If you drop something in combat, you damn well better be sure you pick it up.
And if you drop
say
it, we need to notate exactly where it drops, because there might be some intelligent enemies who use that fucking pack that you dropped.
It's super, super important. You drop a weapon, you drop a bowstring, doesn't matter. Pick it up. Not
Because-
that we have bad memories from that or anything.
Because I'll get ya! Okay, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, Dench, you lead the gaggle of cats all the way up into the Fonderkamp estate. And it is exactly as it was kind of described. There are a few there's a gigantic windmill, first and foremost, and there are a few pens that are like large fields with gates around them, with one that's got sheep, one that's got cows, and one that's got goats. And then there's a whole line of fields that at this point in the season are plowed, they've been tilled, and are empty. But it's very clear that they were utilized at one point to grow something. But this is the main part of the estate right here. No guards outside, nobody of any importance outside, just a small signpost that as you approach it, if you approach it, does say Fonderkamp. So just for clarification, because there's been confusion about the name, and that's intentional, it is Fonderkamp Estate. C-O-M-P.
The one time I didn't ask for spelling clarification. I have a super quick DM question about gear and stuff. The powdered silver, is it in a sack of some sort?
Yeah,
that I
it's in a leather
can, like,
sack.
but I can sling that to my gear in general without needing my full backpack, or does it need to go like inside the backpack to be carried?
It needs to be in your backpack.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I'm not doing the like micromanagement of like your belt has X amount of space. I'm not doing that shit. It's just backpack or ground.
Perfect. It's just that's church gear, which is the only thing Amelia actually gives a damn about, as opposed to all of the stuff she needs to survive. Whatever.
Yeah.
Is there a door knocker? Are we at the front door?
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, I'm on you all. You guys approach. It's got the little placard there. There is no door knocker. It's not a very fancy estate. It's literally got like a thatched roof, with a stone chimney coming out one side. Yeah, but it's just
Payne reaches up to like knock on the door, and then like stops and looks at everybody else.
I'm ready.
We're good. Yeah, go ahead.
Knock
ahead.
knock.
all right. So you knock on the door. And there is a small gnomish woman kind of steps outside. She's older. You can see she's got like flaming red hair, but she's got these white streaks that are kind of starting to pop up, and it's pulled back into a very, very, very slick, tight bun. She's dressed very matronly, very calm face, almost. You can tell her age by the white streaks. Her face, it looks like she's never smiled or scowled in her entire life. Not a fucking wrinkle to be seen. She's got some freckles speckled about, blue eyes, but again, she's a little bit on the weathered side, and she opens the door, the opposite door, by the way, of the one that you knocked on, and steps out and... Yes, hello, is there something I can do for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, there's a lot of you. Hello.
Go ahead, Dench.
Sure. Yeah. Sorry. Good afternoon. We are hoping to speak with Blenori Fonderkamp, if she's available.
Oh, the Madam Mayor. I think... She kind of turns around and looks behind her. She's just sat for afternoon tea. Yes, I will... what... She kind of looks nervous for a minute, and then she kind of like eyes you all up again. What is your business here? And that does not sound like a natural thing to her.
Yeah.
So it's like seems forced.
Right. Oh yeah. No. Nothing untoward. We're just we're passing through, and we're hoping to gather some information on our travels. We've heard that there was some ruckus happening up at Brackenwood, and we're making our way there now. But we were hoping to gather some information about the region and, some troubles and such. If you could.
So let's see. Kanas, with your passive insight, you would notice her eyes glazed over like 6 sentences ago. But as Dench finishes, she goes, "I'll announce you." Yes.
If the mayor has just sat down for tea, we can wait.
No,
There's no need to interrupt.
Tea's probably the best and most tame time to catch her. You've not been
we
to
could have tea.
You've not been to Cogbach before, have you?
No, ma'am. First time.
And I'm gonna see if I can try and gauge why she's so on edge, or see like, is she
make an
scared
insight
of
check.
the mayor or something else?
Yeah, make an insight check. It's a very good thing to look for.
Nope.
It's tough. She seems a little bit all over the place. She also seems a little on the tired side, but you're not sure. For sure something's off. But it doesn't seem suspiciously off. It just seems like there's a lot going on.
Well, then we appreciate that. If it helps at all, I believe Cornelius Funrush might have sent word ahead of our coming. The mayor might be expecting us.
No, that never happened.
Oh,
I apologize then. I was mistaken.
maybe he never got around to doing it. Maybe just never went through. Huh.
Unless that was quietly.
I think
unless that was Bracken.
it was Brackenford.
Bird.
I'm pretty sure he had a
Yeah.
contact.
Oh, it was Brackenford. Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's been a long few days of travel. So my apologies.
No, it's all right. It's been a long few days here. I'll announce you. Do you have a mercenary organization title? Something I should proclaim?
I didn't think about a name for us.
Oh, we need a party name. Something cool.
What?
No.
No, just a group from Willow Hollow. There's no need for some fancy name at the moment, I don't think.
Oh, there absolutely is, but we don't have one.
Understood. She turns around and just steps in, leaves the door open. Madam Mayor, I would like to present to you a group of fine folk who have come to Cogbach from... She looks over her shoulder. She kind of whispers loudly, "Did you say from Willow Hollow?"
Willow Hollow.
From Willow Hollow, grand city of the Emerald Tower and of the Elves. She kind of steps up in behind this pillar and kind of holds her arm and kind of like does this to usher you in. As you guys come in, there is a big square table in the room. This looks literally like a family estate. It's like a family farm. There is nothing fancy about it whatsoever. There's a couple sets of bunk beds in the back. There's kind of a lavish but still kind of rough canopy bed here. There's a couple of tables and desks. Out in the open, which is not a common sight to see in this world, is a marble chamber pot. Just out in the open. This is where if you gotta shit, you do your business here, and everybody's gonna watch you. But there is a massive, there's a couple sets of chandeliers, wooden chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, and then there is a pretty big, for the size of these gnomes, table with a cornucopia of fresh fruits, vegetables, and breads. You do not notice any meats, but there are a handful of cheeses and milks. Right here is a younger gnomish man wearing kind of a dirty black leather jerkin, and he's just kind of like sitting there minding his own business and kind of picking at the food, but he doesn't even look up at you guys. On the other side of the table here is a probably 3 foot tall female gnome. She has got the craziest frizzy red hair that you have ever seen in your lives, like absolutely no tame to it whatsoever. She has a pair of blast goggles up on her forehead and holding some of the poof of her hair down in the back. Her face is completely full of freckles, and she has a massive gap in between her 2 front teeth. And speaking of her teeth, they buck out of the front of her face, the top teeth, like a damn beaver. She's wearing leather overalls, and she has got a large wrench that literally looks like it looks like it's the equivalent of a sword for her in a scabbard at her side. But she kind of like peeks up and over the table. And as she pops up over the table, she kind of looks at you all up and down. "Well, tickle me tits! What do we have here? Definitely not from here. Willow Hollow, eh? Alright, have yourselves a seat. Let's see what we could do for you. Are you hungry? We've got biscuits, vegetables, tea, because it's afternoon tea.
Thank you.
Oh,
Tea, though, would be pleasant.
alright, yeah. Come on in, have a seat, please.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, tea would be lovely. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wow, you are very large. Look at you. Good for you. You grew up big and strong. You drank milk as a child, didn't you?
Well, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, I like it. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. All right, yeah, have a seat. Get some tea. Please help yourselves. We don't serve around here. We're not like them fancy elven types. Sorry about that, miss. And she looks straight up at Amelia.
That's all right. I'm not terribly used to the fancy.
Oh,
These are gnome-sized chairs too. Yeah, okay.
they are gnome-sized chairs. Yes, they are.
It's like the I'm the adult at kindergarten right now.
At the kids'
Right.
table.
Yeah.
Because we did just mention it, Amelia is going to, she'll have to in order to be able to sit. She's going to sling the bag off her shoulder, set it just directly at her side, next to the chair.
Okay. So everybody sits down. I'm assuming you guys are just kind of within the rights of pleasantries, taking little things from the tip. There is a couple large pots of actual tea, and if you do pour it and drink it, it tastes like an afternoon mint tea with maybe a hint of green in it for the little extra caffeine boost to get you out of that afternoon lull. But there is a very particular undertone of some sort of berry, and it is delicious. It's like naturally sweetened. Excuse me. So she's kind of looking at you guys. She takes a couple more sips of tea, watches you kind of all sit, looks back at Canis, looks around. Then she looks straight at Lyra. Well, fuck my buttons. Are you a gear grind?
Oh.
Yeah, you are a gear grind, aren't you? You're the Archmage's daughter? Fuck, he was really busy late in life, wasn't he?
You're saying a lot of things. That's my grandpa.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he was a wise old wizard, so he deserves all the best like the rest of us.
We could just stop that, though. So,
Right.
Yeah, so that's my grandpa. That's bloodline, and that my dad. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Amelia is like beet red and trying so hard to like politely sip the tea and keep her face.
Oh,
Did you-
Pain,
Not
Pain is
embarrassed.
chuckling and drinking tea, looking back and forth like, oh, this is good.
Did you know him?
Well, he did some of the work here in town with the initial excavations of the mines. Long time ago, before he was born. Sorry, that's the end of my statement to your question.
Okay. So speaking of the mines, that's a good segue. We actually didn't come here just to interrupt your afternoon tea.
Well, thank fucking God. Sorry, Garl.
She's like, Lyra's way out of her element after someone talking about her grandfather having sex. We came here and came to the inn, and then we heard that there was an incident in the mines that might actually relate to why we're here, why we were sent here. And so we wanted to see if you'd be able to share anything with us that we might be able to help.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
The elves sent saviors to kill that fucking bullet? Oh! Oh, thank goodness. Oh! We are gonna have ourselves some sort of fucking party, I think so. We're gonna send maybe 15 courtesans to the city. We'll give them the old razzle-dazzle, the tickler from the
You
Nicola.
don't have to do that. Nope. Goodness.
Wait,
gracious.
you just said you were here for the problem in the stone mines, yeah?
Well, if it's, I mean, we'll probably still help anyway, to be honest. What happened?
Oh, wait, but yeah, it wasn't anything exciting. They dug too deep and hit a fucking bullet nest. Goddamn thing came out of the fucking ground and killed a handful of my fucking workers.
Do I know what a bullet is?
I
Well,
believe you researched them.
I was gonna say, you look at your notes because this has been brought up once before.
Yeah, I don't, okay. I feel like I
It was-
agreed.
Very
There was
particularly.
mention about, there was mention about the bullet raising, or like the rearing of bullets out in the woods.
While our initial task here was not for the bullet, when we heard about the tragic loss, well, that was the first thing to be discussed, and we're all very sorry to hear of what happened.
Yeah, that fucking cog swallower took out 6 of me best miners. Guess it was kind of our fault. Shouldn't have dug as deep as I told them. They should have washed that fucking tunnel. Sure as shit they
How-
didn't.
How long ago did this happen?
Probably about a week ago. But unfortunately, I haven't worked up the courage to send anybody else down there to kill the fucking thing.
I'm
Just one of them. Wait,
sorry.
hold on.
to-
Oh, no, please. Oh, no, don't mind me. Please. She starts drinking her tea aggressively, looking at you.
I'm sorry if this is a particularly indelicate question. Do you know if it was a full-grown bullet?
It's pretty fucking big. Killed 6 miners in like 9 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds like probably pretty well grown.
Listen, why, maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement. What exactly did you come here for? I was hoping that the elves had been my fucking saviors and that the pigeons had finally gotten somewhere and somebody sent help. If you haven't noticed, we don't really keep a whole garrison around these parts. We've got very clever folk, and we got some good people who are good with a hammer, an axe, a chisel, but fuck me 2 ways from Sunday if it's not once in a while we dig ourselves up something nasty from the underground and have to shut shit down for a while till help comes. And help is here, but unfortunately it's not for the same reason as I thought you would be. So tell me, what exactly did you come for?
Well, the path that led us here might not have been for that, but we're here now, and yes, well, and she'll look at the others in the party to make sure no one, like, is directly opposed before she says, well, of course, help. And then we can discuss the other reasons why we were here.
Bane's eyebrow went up really high because he has a good idea of what a bullet is, even if he doesn't know what the details are.
Well, we were here mostly for information regarding Brackenwood and,
Brackenwood? What the
Yeah,
fuck do I have to do with Brackenwood? I'm the
well,
mayor of Cogbuck. You should go to fucking Brackenwood. Wait, uh-oh. Are you fugitives of the law? Fuck.
No,
No,
ma'am, no. Well, we were in search of fallen stars. You see, fireballs coming from the sky that landed in certain areas, and we have reason to believe that one of them has fallen in Brackenwood. And was wondering if you had seen, or anybody that you know of has seen any kind of strange occurrences or fireballs in the sky or anything. So
She kind of looks around, looks up at the sky, or up at the ceiling, looks down back at you guys. Honestly, that's the first I fucking heard of it. I'm sorry. And everything, look, this is a very small village we've got here. Everything comes through me. Usually, anyways. If it doesn't come through me, it ends with me. I haven't heard anything about some sort of fireball falling from the sky. You fuck
That's probably a
me.
good thing.
Wait, no. Do we have a problem now? If something fucking fell in Brackenwood, you telling me that something could fall into Cogbuck too? Like soon? Do you know how long we've got? Oh fuck!
There's,
well, it's
Drink some
okay.
tea.
Madam,
You're
Madam
okay.
Mayor, there's no danger of that. Not that we've heard.
There was only one occurrence where things fell out of the sky.
Yeah, the falling should be done. So it's good that it didn't land here.
Oh, yeah, I'd rather it burn that whole fucking forest to the ground than hit me precious little abode out in the middle of nowhere mountain town. Sorry, what were we saying?
So, the bullet,
Oh, yeah, she signed up for it. You're gonna go fuck... I don't care what you do to it. Chase it away. Shove a grenade up its asshole. I don't care. Burn it. You can bring it up top and we'll eat the fucking thing for all I care.
Hold up, is that an option? Do you have grenades?
Oh, fuck yeah! She reaches down onto her belt, and you guys can't see it because she's like below waist level, and she literally pulls out what looks like probably a half stick of dynamite with, I'd say, I don't know, a porcupine's worth of metal nails and shards, like glued to the outside of it with a fuse. I made this, yesterday. I was actually thinking about going down there, but my advisors, and she, like, peeks over you guys at the old woman who answered the door, tell me it's probably not the best fucking idea, but yeah, thank goodness. Garl, you sent me a sign. You said, Blunori, Thundercomp, do not go down into that fucking tunnel with that stick of dynamite and nails. But it doesn't mean you can't.
Were you going to collapse the tunnel and seal
Oh.
the bullet?
No, it's not that strong. This is more of a anti-personnel sort of thing. Boulette's very strong hide. Dynamite, fuck you. And your armor.
Yeah, find it right up into their squishy bits. There's no armor inside their butt.
Nah, you can shove
I
it
can't
right
believe I
up.
just said that. I
No,
can't
you-
believe I just said that.
He's my kind of
Probably
people. You are
shouldn't have
welcome.
said that.
You can stay.
I
You
got-
can stay in my
I got
bed.
really excited. I guess I got really excited about the grenade. Sorry, everybody. that was crass.
No, it's all right. You, my friend, are amongst good company as far as that's concerned. Now, you, and she points back towards Amelia, you already said you were on board. You didn't even want... You're not interested in being paid for this? You're just going to do it out of the sweetness of your heart?
Well, I wouldn't say no to payment.
You're right that I didn't ask for it.
She didn't ask for it before she volunteered you. However, I can tell you're all good people, especially you. And she points to Dench. I mean, that's fucking crafty. Get right up in there, elbow deep, and fucking light the fuse, baby. Like a birthday candle that only goes one round. Enjoy your last birthday, dickhead. Alright, so... best I can do, I'm gonna drain the fucking treasury on this because that stone mine being down, I'm serious, it's killing the trade business. 4 days down means 4 caravans out of this fucking place down. Everybody needs stone. Guess who's got it? Me! Alright, sorry, I got a little excited there.
Yeah.
I'll give you, you bring the fucking head of that thing back or proof that it's dead, I'll give you 2,700 gold pieces. And, wait, nope! I'm not done yet. I'm gonna sweeten the pot a little bit more. I'm gonna give you a diamond. You ever heard of a god's tear? A tear of the god?
Can't say that I have.
Lyra
No.
will look toward Amelia and Pain.
Pain and Amelia make a religion check, actually.
Is this a flat roll because these are spells that would be on our spell list down the line?
Yes.
Okay.
Pain, you know exactly what a god's tear is. A god's tear is a diamond that has been shaped perfectly into a teardrop. Is said, legend has it, that they were poured out from the heavens from the entire pantheon of gods. Good, evil, law, chaos, doesn't matter. Down into their respective domains or planes of existences and are utilizable by priests or paladins or whoever can cast it to perfectly equal what is needed for a revivify.
Payne looks directly at Amelia, and where I'm not opposed to helping them and the payment, we have higher priorities, a more I don't know how to say it. Yeah, the falling star. They can seal off the tunnel and stay out of the tunnel. The star is on the ground. We need to stay focused.
Well, I recognize the importance of both the tasks at hand. There are a lot of paths we could have walked to come here. The one we did took us here now. I will at least go down into the mines.
You're not gonna go. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. You're not gonna go by yourself. I don't know how familiar you are.
I'm
with-
also not going to speak for all of you on that.
All right, hold
I
on.
mean, I
I wasn't done, by the way. I'm gonna empty my
Shit, you're not
treasury.
done?
No, I'm not done yet. I am fucking desperate. That stone mine is the backbone of the entire city's, villages' ability to produce enough money for us to survive. Period. The gem mines, yeah, they're great, but guess what? Everybody's got fucking gems nowadays. You know who doesn't have a stone? Even the dwarves. Why don't the dwarves have stone? 'Cause they took to the fucking sky, and they can't chisel everything out below them, and they fall straight through the fucking homes. And back onto the prime material. Splat! That's why Coolgar built a big fucking pool down there, just in case it does happen. It's true. It's true. Ask him. Anyways, she, kind of reaches, you guys see down into her collar, and she pulls out this golden band that kind of comes to 2 tooth points, like in the front, and it's like all the way around, almost like a circlet of some sort, but she's wearing it around her neck. And there are a couple of charms that are hanging off the front that look like they're actually made out of coral. And she sets it on the table. I'll give you my own fucking necklace, alright? It's magical. It's called a necklace of adaptation. Just in case you've never seen one before. Essentially, whoever wears it can adapt to any environment that they're in. Breathe underwater, breathe through poisonous gas. Fuck, if you can resist the fire, you can breathe inside lava. No big fucking whoop. Go into dark space, you can traverse the stars and step outside of your gravity field and no problem. Well, except from your eyes being ripped from their fucking heads. But besides that, yeah, you'll be alright.
What's your timeline on this?
Well, Mr. Not Interested, the boulette's fucking down there, and every day that fucking thing is down there, we've got a big problem. We know where it's at. You go down the fucking mine shaft, southeast, 2 tunnels over, right there. It's the only thing down there except for a bunch of corpses, which, honestly, at this point are probably bones and mush in a pile of shite.
Lyra's gonna lean over toward Payne and say, Payne, it's okay if you're afraid. It's okay.
He's not afraid, he's a fucking dwarf. Are you serious? Are you really afraid? I thought she'd be afraid, and she points at Amelia.
It's okay, Payne. It's alright.
She's the bravest fucking one here. Still pointing at Amelia.
Oh, I'm terrified to go down there, but that doesn't change what needs to be done.
What do I know of bullets?
Give me a history check.
I remember what we read, but that was mostly there are bullets.
Yep, and that's where we're gonna stay with that. There are bullets. You don't know. You know they exist. And if nothing else, that information is being solidified 100% now because she's telling you there's one in one of her mines. Whether that's true or not, you're not sure.
But I guess how would I know how dangerous they are?
Nope, not with a 4.
Not with a 4. That's what I was afraid of.
However, if there is any context to be taken from this conversation, she said it killed 6 dudes in like 9 seconds. So do with that what you will.
No slouch.
It's okay, Payne.
Pain is so hard trying to figure out what Lyra is hinting at, and he's just like, I don't get it.
But by the way, Cadus has been like no help whatsoever because every time she like the mayor speaks or something, he's like really trying to stifle laughing because he's just been enjoying the whole conversation.
So, here's what I suggest we do, and I am not speaking for everybody either. I would really have a hard time walking away from a place that we are already in that needs help. We don't actually know where we're going, and we may have days of investigation ahead of us, and I don't love the idea of not helping where we can.
Yeah, I agree. She clearly said she's desperate, and I can't walk away from something.
Her desperation is based on the money. She hasn't said much of anything else, except that it costs them money. And the folks did die, but all they have to do is not go in the tunnels. And we can continue our mission and the more important, greater evil.
Oh, fuck me 2 ways from Sunday. I'm still sitting here.
I was gonna say, could we? Do you
Yeah,
mind
but you
if
talk
we
a lot.
step outside for a minute? Can we step outside for just a minute and discuss? It feels very rude to do this in front of you.
No.
She's the mayor. She needs all of the discussion.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. I'm used to hard-ass dwarves like him walking around town thinking they're all fucking high and mighty. He's the only one pussing out and going down and fucking killing a boulette. It's no problem. It's alright, have your conversation here. I'll just sip me tea.
And hold your grenade.
No, I'm not holding that fucking grenade. You hold on to it too long, it's gonna blow off. Sitting on the table.
So, Payne, we still have the same mission. So, we'll still go do that, but we can't walk away from this. This would be like This would be like if we hadn't helped that family on the road, if we had just been like, okay, good luck, and left them to their own devices. They were on the way. We helped them. You're gonna feel better. Your God's gonna be happy. Just, we should do it.
To put it in broader terms, Payne, I believe that she herself said that that's the town's focal point of income, meaning people need it for food and living here, as well as trade. So
Yeah,
you
that,
don't
that
do this,
woman.
it could cripple the whole town.
Yeah, and that woman in the inn, she was complaining that she couldn't work because of the incident that happened in the mine as well. So this is people's livelihoods as well.
Yeah, to be fair, the stone mines is our biggest form of income. So all the miners out of work right now, ain't nobody capable of doing anything. Look, I mean, I offered you 2,700 gold pieces. That's a fucking the same amount you pay a king for doing king shit in an entire year. If you're not interested, that's fine. I'll take my money elsewhere. I've got messages out to the major cities. When you said you were from Willow Hollow and here to help me, I thought you were from Willow Hollow and here to help me, but you came on your own devices, so, it is what it is.
We look at it another way too. Another party might not be as strong as us and may get smushed also.
Then more people die.
Then more people die.
Or
Plus, it is hard to
desperation
say.
drives more people.
Plus, it is hard to say no to the money and the diamonds. That can. I don't know. I actually don't know about the diamonds, but that big ass diamond.
You serve money and paying.
They-
I believe, speaking of money, I believe you owe Lyra and have promised her some sworn oath to her or something.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, but I'm not. No.
I think the grumbling means he's in.
Now, look, I'm not gonna lie. Boulette's a fucking monster. Like, a true, right, proper monster. They're terrible. I mean, they're capable of fucking killing. So you better make sure your shit's squared away and you're ready to go. It's still daylight, so if you want to go down now, I can give you a pass and they can send you down over at the stone mine in the quarry. You just let me know if you're interested. Told you, 2,700 gold pieces. I give you a God's tier diamond, which is a rare fucking thing to see these days. And I give you me own necklace of adaptation. Pretty fucking fancy. And if you're interested, I can't give it to you for free because it did cost a little bit, especially considering the stone mine and some of the minerals we pull out of there. But if you want to buy this grenade, I'll sell it to you for 10 gold.
Okay, done.
Fucking, that you are
Don't pay for it.
amazing. She kind of picks it up and
Please get that grenade.
walks it over.
Then slides over 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, Dench, you can add a fragmentation grenade to your fucking inventory.
Jesus, this
Fuck
can only
yeah.
end badly.
Oh, I'm so excited.
There's only way this ends, and it's not well. Is this an actual item, or is this just a custom thing?
Yeah, no, it's an actual item. Let me just give me 1 second. See.
Oh God, there's grenade launchers.
No, it's not the launcher. No,
No,
it
I see
acts.
it.
Yeah, it acts as the legacy one. Yep, fragmentation grenade. Everything there is exactly as is. Fuck. All right, so yeah, go ahead
Hope
and
you guys
remove
don't
10
like
gold,
having-
and
I hope you guys
You're
don't
good
like
to go.
having an inner eardrums.
Mop.
Mop.
all right, so that's that. 4 on 1. She kind of glares at Payne. It's all right.
Oh, he glares back. He's grumpy.
No, you seem very sweet.
Doesn't he?
Never knew his kind to be cowards, but first time for everything, I suppose.
I want to fix that. He's not a coward. I was trying to use reverse psychology, but it failed because psychology part. But he's actually really driven, and we had a different mission. So it's just a pivot, and we're working on learning how to pivot better.
Well, it's not like it's gonna take you fucking days and days. It's just one little fucking thing. It's a 20-minute walk.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, you're
Get
very
there.
strong.
We'll get him
Right.
snacks. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll even sweeten the deal. If you're interested, since you already came all this way, yeah, fucking why not? We've already come this far. I'm trying to make sure everybody's here is happy. Little fucking grumpy McWhiskers over there. If you complete everything before nightfall, we'll make it a gamble, right? Complete it before nightfall. Come back and see me, yeah? I'll buy you a night in the inn. She makes great fucking stew over there, that Ledna,
does,
let me tell
yeah,
you.
she-
Oh, fuck
she
me,
does,
you've already
yeah,
been
so-
there?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's not as fun,
What about
but...
a pass for jackals?
I'm sorry? She kind of looks at you for the first time now, kind of like, the fuck?
He can't stay inside. He can't go in the inn.
No, he's a dog.
That's what he was asking.
Oh, sorry, jackal. I don't know what the fuck a jackal is, but I guess that's you.
Rat, yeah.
You're a familiar?
He was my grandfather's familiar as well.
You see she kind of glances back and forth at this point. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, really. That's how he got into our family. It's my grandpa.
Alright. She kind of leans down and looks at Kana's. Whom do you follow?
Sorry, come again? What do you mean?
Whom do you follow? Where did you come from?
The wilds, as far as I can remember.
Kind of looks back up at Lyra. I don't fucking believe you. Sorry. Your grandfather's familiar would have had an answer. But that's cute. That's clever. It'd be kind of interesting if it was like passed down from generation to generation.
Guys, you're making me
I
look
don't
bad.
know how wizard things work.
What do you want me to do about it? I can't remember anything.
The messages, Canis.
Temet knew or something like that.
For fuck's sake! You just like fucking brush it off like your grand creator? Yes, that's the right fucking answer. If you're serious, you seriously, if nobody just throws out Temet New like some sort of random thing, you're being for real.
Well, that's what everyone keeps saying. Even her dad says it's Temet.
Oh,
Goddess of rivers, so I believe so.
fuck. All right. Yeah, I'll let him know at the inn. Yeah, we'll let him know at the inn. You're not just a familiar. You're like one of the most fucking important familiars. You know, back in the day when her granddad was here, many, many, many moons ago, he called on Temetnu's strength. Literally conjured a river from the upper mountains to carve out all of our mines. It's the only reason we're fucking prosperous. It's the only reason we exist.
Well, I didn't know.
Well, seems like you don't know much, but we'll change that. Hopefully. Alright, well, fuck.
Well, we're gonna do it.
Alright, you keep saying that, but everybody's still sitting here drinking fucking tea. Are you sure? Like, everybody on board would like gonna do this thing?
Lyra would actually be like.
You want me to
halfway
walk
out-
you down to the stone mines?
Lyra would be halfway out of her chair from when she said "get the fuck out." She would have like half stood up. At that
Actually,
point.
Madam Mayor. Do
No, please, it's Blue Nori or Mrs. Fondacomp if you really want to. Madam Mayor, we're past that now.
Which do you prefer?
But I don't give two shites.
Do you, Amelia just tries to like, nope, not touching that one. Do you happen to have I know you said it's just a 20-minute walk, but I'm not terribly used to mines in general. Do you have a map or something like that we might be able to use?
A map of inside the mine or a map to get to the mine?
Probably inside, right?
I think we can follow the sounds to at least the others, so yes, down.
Oh, if you're
below.
looking for a map of a town, I can. I was gonna say I can get you down. I'll walk you to the stone mines.
Well, that would also be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, I'll get you down there. And again, once you get into the stone mines, we haven't dug very deep in there. There are shitloads of deposits all over. Once you come down from the elevator, take note here. You come down from the elevator, you're going to go straight south. Straight south is going to turn into a dead end, and then it's going to turn to the east. You're going to go to the east and follow it all the fucking way. At least that's where the boulette was when it killed everybody. You know, they're territorial shit, so there's a good possibility once everybody fled, it just, decided to make camp down there. We can still hear it down there. Shitting in the corners. Crunching bones. Digging holes.
Bane's gonna stand up, look for the nicest looking biscuit, grab it, take a bite, and start walking out the door.
Okay. The biscuit is fucking delicious. It's like if you went to the deep south and got like a 90-year-old woman's homemade hand-folded biscuits. Like you bite into it and actually as you like take the bite, you kind of like look down at it like, is that meat and sure as shit, it's stuffed with bacon puree.
I'll give a little appreciative as he walks out the door.
Okay.
Okay, we're going.
All right, let's roll.
Elevator. South. Go to the east. Follow it to the others.
It's really, come on, follow me. She gets up off the table, she puts her tea up, and she, as she walks out, she goes, Nana, keep a watch on the place for me. I'll be back, I'm just gonna take these folks down there. Oh, by the way, aside from that one fella who's not looking, really quite right about all this, it looks like they may actually fucking help us out here. So, go down in the treasury, Amelia, you would hear this. Go down in the treasury, make sure you count out the coin, grab that gold tier, and make sure it's ready for them, okay? Yeah, they got big business to do in Brackenford.
Amelia, of course, is not going to comment on that. Once she is done speaking, however, not to delay things anymore, do you mind if we stop briefly by the tavern on the way there, or by the inn? Probably don't need to bring all of this down below.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
sure,
I could
we
use
can...
something more than tea. Sorry.
Oh! Alright, it's not... Okay, no, sorry, alright, yeah, it's cold tea for a fucking and then she switches to Gnomish, you fucking dwarven bastard.
Tea was delicious, by the way, despite the tea was delicious.
She kind of nods. I know. I picked the tea leaves myself. Alright, no, it's fine. Yeah, we'll go take you to the inn. Get your dwarf some fucking swill. And then she walks you guys down over to the tavern. As she comes in, by the way, as she comes in to the tavern, she immediately switches to Gnomish, looks over at Ledna as you guys are dropping things off, picking things up, whatever, and she switches to Gnomish and says, sweetheart, just so you know, that familiar out there, the jackal, yeah, not a dog, by the way, thought it was a dog, not a dog, has immunity to any of your regulations, and if the health inspector has a problem with that, you send him up to my fucking estate, and we're gonna have another conversation about how I found dog hair in his own establishment's curry. Fuck off. You understand me? She kind of, yeah, yes, Miss Ledna, yes, Miss Vonderkamp. Of course, yes. We'll make sure we keep a close eye on things. All right, perfect. Turns to you guys, switches to common. All right, then you let me know when you're ready.
All right.
The inventory management that I'm doing would be a lot faster than my individual clicks that I have to do. So once Amelia drops off the majority of her stuff, I am leaving the javelins and then everything from my backpack except for the powdered silver on the cart. So then I'm good to go.
Yeah, Dent's just dropping his backpack off at the cart as well. Not in the cart, I think, as we're full up, but off to the side.
Okie dokie. All right. So you guys Welcome to the Stone Mines. So, as you guys approach the Stone Mines, you can see that there is a series of tents set up with large crates. There's a couple of people, mostly dwarves and gnomes, again, kind of milling about here, doing just basic kind of bitch work. Blue Nori walks you kind of straight north and up to this group here. You actually see a red dragonborn kind of round the large crane system, and he and another gentleman, turn him down towards you guys. Give me one moment for that. All right, so this guy, not the Dragonborn. This guy is about 3'5" male gnome. He's got short brown hair and he's got a really dense, kind of pseudo curly beard. He's missing a finger on his right hand, and he's got shitloads of scars on his face, as well as he is completely covered head to toe in what appears to be stone dust. He also has a set of goggles similar to what Blue Nori has up on his head. Incoming.
He's cool as hell.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. So he walked... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, what was that, Canis?
I was gonna say he's not like the jump scare that Blue Nori was.
Look, so she was one of my very early builds when I was like building the continent, and yeah, I was like, I need somebody who's a little fucking weird, like really intense.
Oh, I love.
Nailed it.
Okay, so he kind of walks around and he looks down at you guys and he says, "Oi, Miss Blue Nori, something we can do for you." She looks back at you guys. "I've got a lot down here who's ready to go down and fuck that boulette up 2 ways from Sunday. You think you can give them a lift down?" Kind of looks back at you guys. "Are you positive about that?" He kind of looks up at the group. "You all want to go down into the stone mine? You're sure? We can keep the platform there and ready to raise it in case of an emergency. But I want you to understand, there's a full fucking adult boulette down there, and it is not happy."
We understand it's going to be dangerous, so yeah, maybe keeping the elevator ready for a quick escape might be best.
Tell him how dangerous a boulette is one more time.
We know, Pain.
Yeah.
He wants them to tell us. We know. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna move my
I'm
token
under
up.
no illusions that this is going to be a fight, but I'm just these people need help.
He kind of smiles and nods, and Blue Nori turns around again and she says, "Look, I'm not in any place to force you to do anything you don't want to do." She kind of looks down at Payne. "You don't have to go down there. It's fine by me. You ain't gonna hurt my fucking feelings, sweetheart. I told you, I got pigeons out to about a half dozen other locations calling for adventurers. Or guardsmen, or fucking somebody who's got balls to go down there. That sure as hell ain't me."
We're going down.
I just want it to be said. I ain't forcing anyone to do anything they don't want to do. If you want, you can stay up here. We can keep the elevator up here in case they call up. We can whittle you down and let you do your thing if you're interested when they start screaming. If they start screaming. Sorry, I meant if they start screaming. There might be a lot of screaming, but I'd be screaming too. I'm not calling you cowards.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's gonna be tough. You know, we don't. I wish we had some way to make us all float or something, because that's the best defense against them. But we'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine.
Answer's dish.
One of us gets that.
All right, well. She turns over and she says, "Limpot, you send them down and bring them up when they say it's time for it. You understand that?" And he kind of looks over and he says, Yep, I think I've got that, Madam Blunori. Yes. Yeah, we'll bring you down, winch you down when you're ready, and winch you up when you say it's time to go.
All right.
Before we go down, Payne will cast Aid, and that is 5 to your total hit points for 8 hours.
Okay, and who are you casting it on?
Canis, Lyra, and Dench.
And I'm going to cast Mage Armor myself.
Alright, give me a second. Sorry, you said Canis, Lyra, and Dench?
Yes.
You said that's 5 additional hit points on top of us?
Yeah, and it's a total. It's not a temporary once
Yeah.
they're gone.
Now, the red bar will show you that, and you can heal yourself up to that point. Canis, why is it showing that you are down 5? Oh, okay, there we go.
Because it was the 5 from last time.
Right. So
Okay.
because you can't gain multiple sources of temporary hit points, we're going to be using it as the red bar, but it does it can be healed. Okay. And Lyra, you cast Mage Armor. Got it. Okay. And your AC is now 18?
Correct.
Holy shit, really? Goddamn. All right. Got it. Target her with Constitution saving throws.
Don't do that.
Okay. So you guys kind of go through. If there's any other preparatory work or anything you guys are doing, by the way, it is very clear, and I'm just gonna throw insight checks to the fucking wind here because Dench is the lowest at a 10. There is no pressure here whatsoever from either one of these people to get you down there.
Do we want to buy you bullets before we go for the bullet? Bench? I mean,
He should be okay on bullets right now, I think. My dad gave him quite a few. And he's got the dynamite to stick up his...
Yeah, I do have enough, I think, ammunition for this fight. Hopefully, I have about 10. Should be fine. Plus, I do still have my arrows, which I probably, in such a confined area, will probably lean towards a little bit more until we get the boomstick up his butt.
right.
By the way, like, does a grenade is like a typical, like, does it have like a pin, or is it like a
Yeah, so there is a
dynamite?
it's half and half. So there's a few. It's very rudimentary. Like, this is not anything that would be built by like a dwarven military. This was by some crazy fucking gnomish woman who had a bunch of materials lying around and she made one. So it's like a half stick of it's like a half stick of dynamite, and then there's like glue around the outside that a bunch of nails and metal scraps are glued to. Then there is a fuse coming out of the top, and that's also hooked to the glue. However, there's a tinder twig and spring mechanism where when you break the spring mechanism, it auto strikes the fuse. And then when you throw it, you would guesstimate by the amount of fuse that's there that it's same action. You throw it, boom.
My God, this is gonna end so poorly.
I'm so excited.
Before we enter, Amelia is going to issue, like, as we get closer to the, terrifying dark hole, Amelia is going to pause for a moment. She presses her hand over her holy symbol, and she is going to actively pray. I'm going to send that to you, what she is saying.
Okay, this is not a spell or ability or an effect?
Correct.
Oh, okay, got it.
But it is a conscious, this is going to suck. I am mentally preparing for this kind of thing.
Understood. All right. And for those of you who cast spells, just make sure that you mark the spell slots off on your character sheet. All right, so Blunori kind of looks at you guys and she says, all right, well, look, I'm going to run back because I've got a few things to take care of logistically as far as, like all of the stone mine nonsense is concerned, since we're shut down right now, people are just kind of doing cleanup work around here. When, she kind of looks at Payne and winks, you're successful, come and see me and I'll make sure that you get paid exactly as is. And my dear friend here, Limpot, he'll take good care of you, right? Y'all need anything from me?
No, I think we should be all right.
Hope so.
She kind of just
Where's
walks
we
off
gonna
to the
be?
south. Limpot, the stonemason, he kind of says, "All right, well, what I'll need you to do is step onto the he kind of signs to this guy back over here, and then the Dragonborn rushes over and kind of helps him, and they kind of move the winch so that it goes over to here on a large wooden platform connected by 4 taut pieces of rope and iron banding drops, and it's enough for you guys to all stand on. Right, so we're going to need you to stand on that platform and just be gentle, not move too much, and we can wind you down. And again, you're all agreeing to be sent down. I don't want to send anyone down there who's not willing." And he looks again very intently at Payne.
Payne's just here. He, I don't think he'd like make eye contact. He's just like waiting.
All right then. Well, whenever you're ready, just step on the platform and I'll have my men send you down.
All right, just keep a hand on that winch.
Yeah, we're gonna keep 4 hands on the winch, and if you need anything, just holler up the shaft and we'll start cranking.
All right.
Alright, so is everybody doing this? Is everyone getting on?
I am. I sent you my
Got
my
it.
prayer, by the way.
Alright, give me one moment. One moment, please. I know you can't see anything, just bear with me.
And Amelia is, as she steps onto the platform with the others, she just kind of continues just her quiet prayer to herself, like, as they enter. It's very obvious that she is, like, stealing herself.
There you go.
Or trying to, rather.
Okay, you guys know how it is. What you see is what you get. So you jump on the you guys jump on the platform. The little wooden thing here. I'm moving a few of you, bear with me. So you guys jump on the little wooden thing, the little wooden platform. As it goes down, it lowers you down. You would estimate probably about 250 feet into the ground, which, I mean, it takes like 5 minutes. Once you hit the bottom, you find yourself in this little circular alcove, and the scent of ore and just raw earth and stone and mud kind of hits you intensely, as well as the slight scent of sulfur.
Payne just takes a deep breath and like seems to relax.
Okay, I can't speak much to being underground. That'll be more Payne's area, I think. But what I can say is that with boulettes, if we start hearing rumbling sounds or if the ground starts to shake, it might be a good idea to move a little away from the shaking.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, over here to the left is it's essentially like a large machine. You see tons of cogs and like weird contraptions. It is not active, but it looks like below it there is a large drill in the ground that's about halfway pulled out. Again, it's not moving. Over here is a mine cart. This is a hole that looks like it had been previously dug, and then there are some crates kind of laying around with just random shit.
All right, let's go try to be as quiet as we can. I don't think it even matters with this guy, but then he'll start making his way down south. I think they said, right?
It's
Huh?
Yes, south all the way till the end, till we hit a dead end. Then east.
south, yep. And then east. Are we, I'm assuming, weapons out now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd take out one of my blades.
Okay.
Approaching.
Actually, you know what that reminds me? Candace, you had a mage armor, correct?
Oh yeah, because we have different tokens.
Didn't like that measurement.
It's because I was dragging. I keep all of the spell tokens because there's like fucking 60 of them between you spellcasters. I keep them all off screen.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so Candace, let me just make sure that this is... Nope, it is not. Okay, now it is. Boop. Now you can move it to... Now you have access to use it. Okay, alright, so drag yourselves wherever you'd like to go. You guys let me know.
As
So are
This
we
was-
are we sneaking?
Yeah, let's try to be sneaky.
Okay, everybody who's attempting to sneak, make a stealth check. If you're wearing the nasty armor, disadvantage.
I would like to help Amelia with sneaking, just giving her like advice, like try and step on your heels, instead of your like toes.
Sure, you can do it for the for the first chunk of the hallway. Amelia, you can roll without disadvantage. As he kind of points out like where to step and where not to step, and you still
Like-
roll like an asshole.
No, it's
Canis is like,
you can try
Can-
and be
yeah,
as quiet as you want. Jangle,
Right.
jangle, jangle.
and that's exactly it, right? Canis is like, yeah, don't step here, don't step there, walk on your heels, and you do. And then as the weight hits, because you're in chain mail, right, or chain shirt?
The heavy one. I'd have to look.
Chain mail.
Chain mail.
Mail.
Chain
Just
mail.
chain mail,
Yep.
Yeah, so it's loud. Okay,
More than 50 pounds of jangle, jangle, jangle.
jingle jangle, baby. Here we go. Okay.
as we're like starting to enter, Lyra would look toward Payne, and if she can catch eyes with him, lock eyes and just give like a nod. And then she'd look at Amelia and say, "Amelia, it's still there. Don't forget, it's still there." And then she's gonna get ready to head down.
Amelia nods with the hand, because she's going to be sword and shield both. With her sword hand, she just touches the shield that has the holy symbol painted on it. Nods. Can't promise quiet, but this'll end up loud anyway, I think.
Did Payne acknowledge it all?
Yeah, it just didn't fit into the conversation.
No, that's
he would
fine.
have he would have
Fuck that
nodded
bitch.
back.
Okay. All right.
He might not have been smiling when he did it, but he nodded.
Okay. So you guys can move yourselves at your leisure. Candace, just make sure you move your mage armor with you. That's weird. It should have highlighted. Oh, it's just because you clicked on your character. And I always send it to the back.
I like that.
So you guys get into this room, and just to kind of give you a little bit of information, obviously it does hook to the east, like they mentioned, but over here, it looks like this was a mine shaft that went further into the earth, or into the ground. However, it has been boarded up. Right here looks like a fresh drill hole, but it looks like over on the southwestern corner, they've begun to put rocks in it to fill it. Besides that, nothing here is of particular interest. Yes.
Looking at the hole, is it very obvious that it was like a drill, or does it
Make
just look...
a nature check. You're not entirely sure what the origin of it is.
Get all that shit out of the way now. All right. Should we continue?
Let's go.
Yeah, all the way east.
Yes, please. I'd rather we not delay.
All right, so you guys begin to head down towards the tunnel. By the way, I know that there's a little bit of light that you guys can see. It's because there are light sources down here that are still burning.
Okay.
And those are the torches on the walls that are kind of giving off light in the distance, if your character models are kind of like at that point. Yep, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble telling. Obviously, here it's a little bit like easier to see, but on this side, on the southern side, I'm having a little bit of trouble telling what's a wall and what's the floor for things.
Looks like that's like the line for the
Yeah,
wall.
you'll have to zoom in order to see everything. I'm looking on the main map here, and I can see it pretty clearly. So, remember, you guys all have dark vision, and me not turning it to daylight mode because you all have dark vision kind of fucks you up with dark vision because dark vision is not perfect.
Oh, I just the line with the torches did help.
Yeah, that's how I was figuring it.
Yeah, so that thank you for saying
Yeah,
that, 'cause
I
would not
do
have
understand.
realized that.
Trust me, I understand. It's a pain in the ass, but the dark vision thing, it's like everybody
it's
and their
very
mother
immersive.
has it. So, okay, so you guys yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Dench is gonna be like keeping an ear out for any kind of like scratching or rumbling or anything like that as well.
Yeah, I would be doing the same.
Why don't you? Okay, you two go ahead then. Yep. All right, then you three give me a perception check. Oh fuck,
I ain't hear shit.
Dench, I need you to hold on for 1 second, my
I can
friend.
hear myself.
Dench.
Sorry, mine didn't load. It's 19.
No, it's okay. I got you. Dench, as you kind of take the lead and you begin to listen and breathe and kind of like the clanging of the armor behind you from Amelia and Payne kind of grumbling and being, you know, kind of a fucking sourpuss, the scent of the sulfur hits you again. And I know you rolled a performance and you intended for a perception. It's the same.
Oh, damn,
is your
peas.
well? It's a nat. It's a nat one.
It's a nat one, and it would have brought it up to a 3.
It's okay. The nat one is the important thing here. So as you kind of close your eyes for a moment and you try to listen. You take a deep breath in, and as the sulfur hits you, you open your eyes, and as you do so, you immediately go into a cold sweat. And you get a vision before you. You have a flash before you. I won't say it out loud here for the sake of story stuff, but you guys would all see Dench immediately stop in his tracks and clam up. You see his hands kind of curl in, and he hunches over for just a moment and begins to breathe heavily.
Yeah, like hand on the wall, like other hand to like his chest for a moment, trying to like, you know, shuddering breaths. You know.
Yeah, Lyra would approach and put like slowly put a hand on his shoulder to make sure it's not gonna cause a reaction of any kind. And then you just hear her say, "Our heads aren't on backwards."
Dench would like instinctively kind of like jerk away from the hand and maybe try to take like a couple like calming breaths.
Yeah, and as you're doing so, why don't you make a wisdom saving throw? See how
And would be watching down the hallway, listening, just while they are very distracted.
to the east or the west, Payne?
East.
East.
Looking
Go.
east.
Okay. And you give me a perception check, please. And 19. Okay, so yeah, you kind of you kind of go to like shake her off instinctively. You take a couple of deep breaths, and as you go through those deep breaths, Dench, you hear in your mind, "Our heads weren't attached backwards." You hear it a couple of times, and it sounds kind of goofy, but as what I sent you, as that vision fades, you kind of look back around you as the white, you know, kind of opens you back up to the room, and you look around and you're like, oh shit, oh fuck, I'm here in reality. Do with that what you will.
Yeah, and then Dench like blinks a couple times and looks over to Lyra. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to take lead for a minute?
Yeah.
All right. She'll like give one more like lock eyes and then nod and.
All right. Kane is. As this is all happening, Pain, unfortunately, you're looking now. What I will tell you is that you do see a big asshole here, a big asshole here, and a big asshole here. Not an asshole, a big, comma, ass, comma, hole. In all of those locations, Kane is. You do not have tremor sense, but you sense something rumbling in the fucking ground from this direction. You can almost feel the ground breathing in that direction.
Sorry, can you ping that again? I was
Yep.
too zoomed in.
I got you. Right here.
Guys, any of you feel that? Or hear that?
I can only hear
No.
Dench breathing.
I can only mostly hear Amelia's footsteps, but the top hole over to our left. Top one in the distance by the light.
Okay.
I can
If
hear
you
rumbling.
hear, if you hear mine, that's a problem because I'm not moving.
Yeah, but you breathe very heavily in that.
Okay, let's stop talking about everybody breathing so I can hear this thing.
I think it's over. And he'll like kind of point towards the hole over here. Maybe over there currently.
That one?
No, further in, up top north. This
Oh,
one.
okay, got it.
Excuse me. And Amelia, with her, is going to very carefully squeeze past so that she can shield out in front.
Watch the tail.
And
I
Dench would knock and draw, and point in that direction as well.
And I'd like to, from here, look at the holes if I can tell if they were mined holes or if they are not.
That is a good question, and I believe with Dwarven Stone Cunning, you get advantage to that, don't you? You son of a bitch.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know, what is that? Is it supposed to be a history check for you?
Intelligence history check.
yeah, so
related
make
to
it-
origin of stonework.
Oh, yep, go. I'll tell you what, because this is the origin. Is it natural or not? So make a history check with advantage, please. Damn, I don't think I've ever had a dwarf in a campaign use Stone Cunning.
No, the only person who did anything like that was.
Boo boo.
I just
Uh-oh.
saw
His
his
dice just rolled. Yeah, his
Oh,
dice
on
rolled
my
on
screen.
Same thing happened to me.
I freaked out. I was
What?
like, what did I
It
click?
didn't come through on roll 20. What the fuck was the numbers?
We all
It
saw
was-
it. There's a
it was-
1 and an
no, it was
8.
a 10. It was a
It was bad. It was a one. What? I don't think it was.
What was the total? What was
Now
the
I'm not
highest
sure.
total?
It was a 10.
8 was the.
And your
yeah,
intelligence
8
is
was
plus
the
2?
roll plus the 2. Yep.
Okay, so a 10 is just barely enough to realize that these 3 holes in here are not man-made.
Those are not drilled holes, guys. That was not the gnomes.
Also, what the fuck? Why can you guys see his dice?
That was really.
But
What?
not
How
ours.
is that
Never
even a
happened
thing?
before.
They're
Never
doing
happened
Are they
you it's
changing
so
shit?
weird.
They're doing stuff right now on the back end. I guarantee.
They've
it.
got to be.
They're fixing. They fucked something up and they're trying to fix it.
It
so they
scared
just
the
opened
crap
all
out of
dice
me
rolls
because
for
it was
now.
in my peripheral.
Me too. Me too. I was like, what did I click?
Wait, what dice is he using? Why the fuck didn't it come through on my screen?
They were
I'm
really
the
pretty,
DM,
like,
damn it!
Galaxy
Blue
ones.
sparkly. Yeah.
Oh, Galaxy?
I won.
Nice. It looks like something Amelia might roll, actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Icewind Dale.
I don't have
Ooh.
night sky dice. I need night sky dice.
Well, go get some night sky.
Okay,
Yeah,
anyways.
actually, I turned mine off.
Okay. Well then, we stay close. Let's do this.
Okay, so what...
Do you want to try and
Go ahead, please.
throw the grenade in there, or would you rather wait for the creature?
Because I'm pretty sure it's in this third hole at the top.
Probably best if we wait, actually get
Yeah.
a creature to throw it at. Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about collapsing things around us.
Yeah, me too a little bit.
Amelia just, yeah.
It's still up there.
Mm-hmm. And I would
Okay.
like to get back to it, so.
You guys tell me how you're progressing.
All right. Let's move forward a few steps and just see if anything changes.
Stay away from the hole. Dench?
I'm gonna stop you right fucking there because unfortunately for you guys, its tremor sense is longer than your distance and it had a place to go to. So, Canis, I will give you this. You immediately, as you were kind of listening to like where that breathing of the earth was, it shifts suddenly and vanishes. And then there is a moment where there is a pulse underneath you guys that you see dust kind of suddenly as Dench steps up to this spot, dust puffs up from underneath, and this massive fucking creature, bam, completely leaps up and out of the fucking earth and lands where it currently stands. So what I'm gonna need is everybody to go ahead and click on their character token and roll for initiative.
Well, Pain is ready to go. Damn.
Doing an opposites thing here, Pain.
Also, I really hope you guys appreciate this, but I have built a series, not just one or two, custom combat soundtracks for us. Because I was getting really sick and tired of the fucking Amazonian one that they had built in here.
Payne was staring at the hole, going, "Don't go near the hole," so he was ready.
Yeah, that's weird. It says Pain is... I have Pain on here. Whoa, God. Oh, why do I have everybody twice? Hang on. I have to remove all turns from the last one.
Oh.
Can you guys click your characters one more time and just add them? I will custom change everything.
Oh, good. I got it the same thing. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, so did I.
I got
What the
nat
fuck?
ones twice.
Oh, mine is way higher.
Well, we're obviously going to be changing that a little bit, but okay. Okay, so Kane is... What was your first one? 13, right?
13, yep.
Dench, yours was 15?
Correct.
Pain, yours was 20, wasn't it?
20.
Amelia... Oh, well, that's okay.
8, but I already changed mine.
Oh, you did. Oh, you can change it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Lyra, yours was...
4 both times.
4.
Those are my 2 nat ones, guys. Everything else is up from here.
I believe.
I hope it doesn't go
Hopefully.
further
All right.
down. We're 250 feet down.
Well, there's 3 holes.
Okay, so this thing bursts out of the ground. That does not count as its leap, and it did not technically ambush you guys. Actually, I'll tell you what. Why doesn't everybody give me a No, it doesn't ambush you. We're just gonna go in order. Yeah, it wasn't an ambush because you know it was there with the perception check. So, Pain at the top. Boom! It pops out of the. It doesn't pop out of the ground. It fucking leaps out of the ground and. And it's actually like here.
Okay. It threw me off because he scooted it, but just
Sorry,
it doesn't matter.
sorry.
It doesn't change anything for me anyway. So Payne will cast Bless on Amelia, Dench, and Lyra. So that'll be a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws for up to a minute. Okay, and
Amelia, you were already thinking my thoughts. Sorry. It was
You
Amelia.
remove everything.
Yeah.
How could you?
It was Amelia Denchelier got it. And you guys, if you want to, you can add the 5 hit points, unless it's already in your sheet. I'll change it. The red marker. Okay, so Payne, you're blessed. You grab the holy symbol. You mutter this incantation. You immediately bless the party. A few people in the party. This wave of almost volcanic energy erupts from him, this fire that washes over you guys. You all, even in the dark of this cold cavern, you guys immediately feel warm wash over your body as your bodies begin to glow a light red.
thank you. That was good. Diagonals are also 5.
Yes.
Still?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure because.
No, I know. Yep.
old
3 point.
D&D.
Yeah. Third edition.
Old
I know.
D&D. 25 right there. And that will be it for me.
All right, Dench.
So Dench definitely staggers backwards at a giant fucking monster leaping through the hole that he totally almost fell into. So literally 5, 10. And then, yeah, he's going to take a shot at the bullet with his arrow.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
so you fire the arrow, and it kind of like is looking at Amelia, and as it's looking at Amelia, its head plate turns, and the arrow hits it and shatters off of its head plate.
Oh, shit. This is a tough boy. Okay. Yeah, that's all he can really do. Just he'll take another step backwards a little bit, just so I'm not all bunched up at all. And that's it.
All right, Canis.
All right, Canis will run over here 5, 10, 30 and get like beside it. Again, just to kind of like spread out and give it more targets. And we'll try and bite at its more exposed fleshy bits, hopefully.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Yeah, so you bite onto its rear hind. You get it in a soft spot, but your teeth do not penetrate the skin.
All right, and then as a bonus action, he'll kind of shout out to Amelia. These colored parts of the skin are a bit more tough than they look. Obviously, be watch out for the giant shells, and I want to bonus action, help action her on her attack against this creature.
Okay, yeah, so she will have advantage on her next roll. All right, Amelia.
Amelia will not be using that advantage. She is going to, she is going to touch the hilt, or the pommel of her sword against the shield, and I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay.
I'm looking specifically for what that one's called. It's the light one, sacred weapon. So her sword is going to, starting where the pommel makes contact with the holy symbol, it flickers with light, and then the light spreads down the blade and just emits bright light for 20 feet, dim light for another 20 beyond that. And this will be for a minute.
All right, so Amelia touches the sword. There is a whisper from her, and as she does so, her blade illuminates with this radiant energy and gives off this holy aura around it, illuminating the entire room.
That is her action. So she kind of sets her feet and readies herself for it.
All right, so the boulette turns to Amelia and immediately lashes out at her with a bite. It grabs on to her shield, which she throws up successfully, and it bites onto the shield. She thrashes back and forth with it for a few seconds, and it lets go without any impact. Lyra.
Man. Okay. So first and foremost, I am going to use my bonus action to activate my blade song. So she'll do her kind of like, I guess, little dance, and then the music notes will swirl around it, all of that. So I marked that off. God, I don't like them being up there. So from there, I'm going to cast. Actually, I guess it's dumb to do that at this point. No, she's just gonna run up here, next to him because I had enough to do that, and I'm gonna try to hit it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Nat
I don't see my
1.
dice. Okay, well, good luck, guys.
All right, yeah. So you swing wildly at it, I mean, you don't even make contact with it. You just kind of swing up in the air, and it does not make impact.
I think they're fucking with me at D&D Beyond. I got 3 nat 1s in a row.
All right, back to the top with Pain.
Jeepers. Sacred Flame at the Bullet.
Okay. That's a Dex saving throw? Dex,
Yep.
all right.
Says Dex 12, I guess that's correct.
Okay, so you whisper your incantation, and the burst of holy energy swings downward at it, and again, it hits the top plate of its head and does not have any impact.
Alright, I'm just going to... gonna move... I think right there, and I'm gonna call that good enough.
All right, Dench.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try to take a shot at him from here. Would I still get disadvantage from that?
With the size of it, I'm gonna say no.
Oh, I should have asked that clarifying question first.
Okay.
Yeah, with where you're at and where it's at, no.
Okay. Well, hopefully this one does a little bit better. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna burn inspiration to actually hit this fucking thing.
Okay.
There's a D4 you should add too.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't think it helped there, but I'll roll it.
I saw that on my screen.
So weird.
Yeah, me
Weird.
too.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm still burning the DM inspiration.
Okay, so you can re-roll the attack with a with a bless D4.
So I think that would it be separate or would it just be for every roll?
What was the D4 roll? I actually didn't come across.
1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the same attack, so yeah, we wouldn't re-roll it. So yeah, you
16.
Yeah, so you fire again, and again it hits the side plate, and the arrow just shatters.
And we're bracketing it in a little bit, little by little.
Exactly
so
what I
I know
was
it's
typing.
more than 7.
All right, Kanas.
All right, Canis will try and bite at him again, but because Lyra's right next to me, I want to use bonded ally to use get advantage.
Okay.
I gave you my nat ones.
Yeah, so you again you bite, you hit the soft flesh of that rear hind quarter, and there's no impact, no blood drawn.
Okay, then he'll kind of do the same that he did to Amelia with Lyra, and just be like, try and aim for these bits here. I'm struggling to get in between shells. If you can aim properly.
Okay, and that was to
And as a
Lyra.
bonus action, yeah, to Lyra to attack this thing.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, that was that as the bonus action. Okay, got it. All right, Amelia.
Okay. I'm going to try and swing at it. I did turn on the channel divinity thing in the extension. I'm going to see if it works. It should be a +8 to hit.
Got
with
it.
my weapon considered magical.
Yep.
It worked. Okay.
Okay. So you strike out at this thing as it is pretty much focused on you at this point, and you get underneath one of the head plates, and your blade does find impact.
Perfect. Oh, and I completely forgot about the D4 too. Not that I needed it. So, 8 there.
All right. All right, so you drive your blade in. As you withdraw, you see blood spurt out from underneath its head plate. It is wounded at this point.
Perfect. Just a request. Is it possible to either turn down the opacity on the light or do something with the background? I can't see the hole with the light now, and I'm really scared I'm going to step into it by accident.
I actually cannot turn down the opacity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not
Okay.
with your night vision and it not being in daylight mode. That is what you see. Yep, that's
well, I wasn't
perfectly
sure
fine.
with the bright light if that would affect that at all. So,
yeah, I mean you
that
can
works.
see
Thank
it.
you.
Yes. And if
That's
you want to draw
perfect.
one
I'm
around
not-
the other circle in the dim light, you can see that equally as well.
I can do that. I just don't want to fall in. So perfect. Thank you. That
All right.
will be my turn. Amelia is very focused.
All right, so this thing, it is. Go ahead.
Sorry, do you have like a smite or something on that? Because that dice only rolled like a D8 +3.
She didn't
No, my
use smite.
channel is just to hit.
Yep.
So I did not smite for damage yet. But thank you.
Okay, so this thing, it rears back onto its hindquarters and goes to jump. So as it goes to jump, it is going to move out of the space of Canis.
An attack Fop potentially?
Nope,
Or weaken?
only for Canis, because it does not move out of the attack range of Lyra or Amelia. So Canis, if you want to take an attack of opportunity, you are more than welcome to, and that does not have any impact. So as it lands, as it jumps and lands, it slams into the ground. As it does so, I need Lyra, Amelia, and Payne to make strength saving throws, please.
Strength saving, you say?
I'm going to add the D4 to that.
Oh, we get that. That's right.
Yep.
Change this interface too. Mine was a 2. I don't know why it's
Ooh,
not.
those are
moving.
fancy dice.
Yeah,
Okay.
That make noise?
it's Big B's hand.
Oh, got it in the hand, grabbed it.
Oh, that's the same dice I use. Nice.
Yes, I'm at a 14.
14. Okay, so that is failure for everybody. So all three of you are knocked prone. So as it lands, the earth just shatters around it, knocking all of you prone, and each one of you take 29 points of damage between slashing and bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm down.
Excuse me. That is not correct. That is not correct at all. It does not impact Lyra or Pain. It only impacts Amelia. It has to land on the square of a creature.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry you're taking the damage, but
Glad it's not y'all. I'm down, my leg goes out.
Okay.
With the sickening crunch of metal and bone. It's very dark again.
All right, so the light goes out, poof, as this thing lands, and you hear Amelia kind of let out this "Gah!" as she hits the ground. And that is its turn. Lyra.
Yeah.
And actually, because it did that, Lyra, you would have had an attack of opportunity if you wanted to use your reaction.
Yes, I would like to.
I believe you still have advantage to attack it. It is only once because it's up action.
Yep, that is correct.
It would be a
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep. All right, yeah, so 21 does hit.
7 points of slash damage. You mean like this?
All right, yeah, and as it jumps through the air, you slash up at its underbelly, and you do draw additional blood as it hits.
Okay.
All right, we are back at the top. It is 10:07. Do we want to end here or do one more round? You guys let me know what you want to do.
depends on Lucy always. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to do one more round.
All right, one more round it is. Is Pain, is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me. It's more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Lucy's like, in Africa. Okay, so we'll go to the very top of the round with Pain.
All right. It's on top of Amelia at the moment. If I were to heal Amelia, does she pop out one of the sides or something?
She
or-
doesn't pop out
or
of one of the
should-
sides. It is still on top of her, but she would not be in the process of dying.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to move over. Taking the roundabout route so I don't, well, I shouldn't get hit anyway, right? Because I move into combat, but then I'm staying within reach, so I don't pull opportunity. And we'll, oh boy. I'm going to hit her with a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off the level 2 spell slot and roll the dice. Alright, so yeah, Pain reaches down. He runs over, reaches down, grabs Amelia's forearm, which is kind of hanging out with her longsword next to her. He touches her, and as the incantation goes off, there's a flash of divine energy, and the molten energy kind of like ripples through her veins, and you see she kind of takes a deep breath in, and the crushed ribs and crushed abdomen that she had before kind of regenerates as she her eyes flicker back open.
And Verbal, he's just going to kind of glance over at Lyra and go, Lyra? And kind of leave it at that.
Alright. Dench.
Alright, Dench is gonna keep on, trying to poke holes in this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. The wall right there, 25. And then, oh, I'm on the wrong screen, shit. Playing with dice. Alright, here we go. Pew! I don't think, oh, D4.
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 And these are with your +1 arrows, right? So this should be
Correct.
with +1. Okay. So is that a +1 additional, or is it already included in your roll?
It's in there. It's
Okay,
I
got it.
added that modifier into there, yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Uh
And the D4 was
it was a 3. So
3?
that's Yeah, so that's 19 total.
Okay, yeah. So you do successfully hit it. As it lands, it kind of is looking up and around and getting ready to turn. And as that happens, you hit it with an arrow up underneath the neck, and you deal the damage to it.
All right. That's it. Just I pissed him off, I think.
All right, Canis.
Okay, Canis will run here. This is still within reach of the creature, right? Because it's taking the
It
square.
is. Yep.
Okay. Just in case, I'll move over here as well. And I will attempt to bite it with that ally attack again.
Okay.
Hey, I did it.
All right. So the nat 20 absolutely fucking hits. So this thing, you finally find that spot on the back of its leg where it has got a weak spot. As your teeth sink in, you thrash back and forth. Go ahead and give me some damage with sneak attack, please.
That is 12, and I didn't like double any dice.
Okay.
So do you want me to roll like another?
No, it's okay. I can just. You want me to just double it?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so this thing is looking pretty bloodied as you tear out this this back part of its flesh on the hind leg. You trigger something in it where the blood begins to absolutely spill out of it, and it kind of leans down heavy on that side like it is horrifically wounded.
In that case, Canis did see pain heal Amelia. So he'll say, Amelia, if you're awake, now's your chance. You have its underbelly. I'm going to a bonus action. Try and give her advantage.
Okay, so Amelia, you gain the help action, and Amelia, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to crawl my way out from under this thing, so that I can stand up,
Okay.
so that I can attempt to murder it. And a D4. Oh, with advantage, just in case. Nope. So with the D4.
D4.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
And
Yep, does
if I
hit.
hit, I
It does
am
hit.
throwing a smite into this.
Okay, make sure you mark off the spell slot. And what level smite?
I only have first level spells.
Understood. All right, go ahead and give me some damage.
Okay. Base murder and damage first is 5, and then I have to scroll for the smite, so bear with me. No, I'm rolling like shit tonight. Okay, 12 points of divine ow damage.
All right, so as Amelia crawls out from underneath this thing, she stands up, turns around with the longsword in hand, and swings. As she swings, she hits the other hindquarter, and you guys see, again, there's a very quick incantation or a prayer, but as it hits, these motes of star-like energy kind of ripple through its body, almost like electricity, and its whole hindquarters kind of collapse in on itself. This thing is definitely well past bloodied at this point. Anything else, Amelia?
Yes, because I don't particularly like where Canis is being. I am going to use a second spell slot. I'm marking it off to cast as bonus action Shield of Faith on Canis.
Okay.
Canis, your AC increases by 2 as long as I don't get squished.
All right, so there's an incantation from Amelia for her bonus action, and as she does so, kind of silvery and gold star field radiates around Canaan's.
You need to move it one square up.
Oh, yes, I do.
And then the Free. She's going to look over at Pain and just very, very quickly with the verbal, just thank you. And then set her feet again and get ready.
All
That'll
right.
be my complete action.
Okay, so this thing turns completely around. As it turns around, it does not even notice Amelia and lunges straight for Pain. Pain. It lunges at you and bites you successfully for 35 points of piercing damage. As it grabs Pain around the midsection, it picks him up and squeezes and thrashes him down to the ground. He hits the ground. I believe, Pain, is that unconscious or are you 1 hit point?
I am unconscious.
Okay, so he hits the ground, and you guys see the molten bless energy fade from your bodies. Those of you who are blessed. All right. And that is its turn. Lyra, we're gonna end with you tonight.
Lyra would say, that's our dwarf. And, say, this thing is very biomechanically efficient, but it's very intellectually offensive. And you know what hurts? And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Alright, so Lyra begins this incantation, Magic Missile, and she throws her hand out, or the sword kind of outwards, and as she does so, these music notes kind of manifest around the sword and fly towards the creature. Go ahead and roll.
That was 1.
Yep, 2 more times, so we got 2.
Being weird. It's making
4.
me... Yeah, that's really weird. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
And 4. All right, that's actually very good. So that's 8,
I
9,
did
so
at
that's
2nd
10.
level.
Oh, at 2nd level? Okay, so 1 more or
There
2
you
more? 1 more? Okay, so
Two more.
12.
So it's 4, 6. Yeah, so 12. Yep.
All right, so they strike. You see them find these weak points and blast holes in its exterior shell. It is not looking good. It is starting to kind of waver where it stands. And that is that. Anything else, Lyra?
Unfortunate.
Sorry, what was that?
That's it.
That's it? Okay. All right, then we're back at the top, and my friends, that is where we will end tonight. And we will pick up here at the tail end of this combat. Doing good so far,
Yeah.
all things considered.
Oh, just ow.
Yeah, it
Painful.
hurts.
Painful.
You're lucky it doesn't have more than 1 attack.
Yeah, this thing hits hard. Wow.
I wish I had done a smite on my first one. I didn't think it would one-shot me.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that 29 points of damage was a false start because I was like, oh
Yep.
no, oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
We made a
Crazy, yeah.
huge mistake.
yeah, its damage is like the bite is like 4d12 plus change. So it's dirty when it hits. When it hits. Luckily, it missed the first attack. So
If our entire
go ahead.
party had taken that initial jump damage, it might have very well been a, you know what, Celestian, I think I'm good. I don't think that plane's for me. Why don't I just hang out here with you?
yeah, time to go. All right. Yeah, we'll leave it at here for tonight then. We'll pick up next week at the very top of the combat with Pain going first, Dench second, Canis, and Amelia in that order. And it is not looking good. So, If you guys have anything for me during the week, please feel free to send me a message. And if not, we'll see you here next week on Sunday.
Good
All
session.
right,
guys.
great game, guys.
Good night, guys.
Alrighty. All right, thanks, guys. See you soon. All right, for those of you still hanging out with us, bear with me for one moment. We're going to find someone to raid. Okay, Orcish Fence is playing Pathfinder, so I think we're going to go and raid him. Because Pathfinder's fun. Oh, he's actually playing Pathfinder. Okay, excellent. All right, guys, let's go ahead and raid out to Orcish Fence. All right, thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. We will see you soon.
That is 40. Well, actually, it's 35.